Here we go. Are we getting a sub? Is Alcina getting another player?
Oh yeah, I was he said that his tank didn't show up, so
I've seen his full of subs.
he's always full of
Mega Unit.
there's always full of
My bad.
subs.
Randoms.
Yeah.
Alright, you
Almost as bad
wanna...
as, well, same as my team.
Alright, we are getting under the way with Omega Unit versus Skybound Thunder. This is gonna be a good game, I think. What about you, Max?
We've definitely seen Omega Unit perform here. Skybound Thunder, I think, hasn't really won games yet, just kind of like a Yin Yang. But we'll
They've
see.
also had some very tough opponents up till
They
now.
have had tough opponents, that is for sure. Um, we will see how they do against the Mega Unit here. I'll go ahead and introduce them with topics and the shine.
I'm gonna turn my mic off. Hold it.
Here, I'll just do Thunder first while we wait for Toxic to officially join.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so we got on the side of Skybound Thunder, we have Mr. Doxson 1357. He is going to be their main tank on that Ryan and that Winston. His Ryan is really something to see. He's a quality on that hero. Next we have Heroic 160. He is probably going to be on the Genji or on a McCree. He might swap off to Mei, but we saw how that turned out last time if you were watching IGHM versus Skybound Thunder, and that was not a good switch. Next we have Jewel the Fox Fury. Furry. He's not a Fury, it's Furry. And he is going to be on their Tracer Soldier player, their other DPS. Next we have Brian Assetti. He is going to be mostly on Diva, like the entire time. He might see some Winston, but expect to see him on Diva. Then we've got Searle Chigo. She is going to be on the Mercy. Yeah, Mercy, sometimes that, possibly a Lucio or maybe a Zen. And then we have the Common Banana. He is probably going to be on Lucio, like, the entire time. That is where he shines. He does a great job there.
Alright, let's Skybound. We're still waiting for Mega to find their 6th person.
I think we're waiting for Uber, is their normal 6th person here, but...
Boosted. We will wait. Yeah.
You can go ahead and introduce whoever is there.
And then just wait until they're...
Yeah. Until we're ready to get started.
For the start of Omega Unit here, we have Alcina Tekyon. Alcina here is the resident soldier. He is only going to be playing soldier. He has so many hours in soldier, and that's really all he ever plays.
If he's not playing soldier, something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, that's just a bad choice. Speaking of bad, Lebadmon is the tank player here. He plays Winston Zarya. He is in that low masters area. We're mostly going to see him play some tanks. Could flex on a soldier. Well, he has the ability to, but he will not be, based on Alcina's profile. Next we have Ghoul God. I've seen Ghoul God before. He is going to be the tank player as well. Plays mostly Zarya. He'll probably fill that off-tank role, but can play Reinhardt if you need to. We start to see a lot of Reinhardt coming out recently, and I really love it. I love all of it. He is a low masters player as well. Then we have Full of Nick. Full of Nick is going to be their Lucio player. He has lots of hours on Lucio. He is in that platinum SR range, but that seems to be just playing Lucio. Could still flex on the Zen, possibly, but it's mostly going to be Lucio. And then we have Steezy Blunt 420, which I've seen before in this place. And he also looks like to be tank player. So we're going to see some triple tank. Nah. It'll be interesting to see what they do, but he is going to be a plat player who is also plays tanks and support, so I'm assuming he'll be their second support. And then we are still waiting for a 6th man for the Omega unit.
Yeah, we're just gonna chill out until that person arrives. Hopefully.
Oh man. Omega units SR people are like really all over the place.
Mhm.
But if they have good teamwork, then we'll see what kind of play they can pull off. But then again, with subs, it's really hard to get good coordination unless you've practiced with the said subs before. I don't know.
Hey, amateur, Scuttle is interested in casting and helping out if you want to get him in here. Scuttle's a great caster. He knows his stuff.
He's, my, Reinhardt senpai. Ryan senpai. First started. Or that might have been a different one. I don't know. I remember playing against him in one of the Diamond and Below tourneys. I think. I'll have to go back and look at the video. Scuttle Bus, will we fill? No.
Scuttlebus will not be filling.
Yeah. We are the casting training bots. This is the thing now.
Did Scuttle join the party? No. Lame.
Can't join the party. How many league matches are going on today?
2, possibly 3 if I can convince Blades to do 2 in a row. I'm working on it.
Who are they supposed to
They just
play?
haven't responded. It would be against Skybound Thunder. So it'd be Omega Unit versus Thunder, Omega Unit versus Blades, and Blades versus Thunder. Everyone plays everyone.
Greetings.
Hello there, sir.
Salutations. I am Tiberistan.
I'm just here to spectate, but
No,
like,
you're casting.
oh my
You
god!
have-
I knew I was gonna get roped into this. I knew
It's a trap.
the minute he said join the party, I was like, this is happening.
Admiral Akbar was in the back of your mind.
Alright, we're just waiting on one more from Omega Unit still.
Yeah, Roger that, dude.
How'd you guys feel about that 3v3 tourney today?
That was fun.
This is
Quite
great.
fun.
It was pretty. It was pretty 8 out of 8.
Past you guys.
How did the finals go? Were they close? I didn't watch them.
Prismatic won. Actually, 2. I think it was 3-1. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty even, but Prismatic won 3-1.
Well, hey, they got one map. Feels amazing,
Yeah, well,
man.
PK, his internet died, so I had to sub for him
Oh,
Oh,
in
feels
the
bad.
finals. Yeah.
It's nice to find. It's nice to see the whole Thunder squad here finally. Like they're all
Yeah.
here. It makes me happy.
oh, so we got no subs coming from Thunder. It's great.
No subs. Honestly, it feels good. I think this is the first time in Thunder history this has happened.
That's
So
awesome.
it's a good start. Yeah.
You can get Laz in this sub right now. She's on.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
For Omega Unit?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. I know it's against the rules, but like, put me in there. You
No,
know I'll
you're
do
not
great.
allowed.
You know I'll do
You-
great.
You're not allowed to play against Thunder.
You know. I know. No, I know. But like, you know I do great.
No. Denied.
Oh wow. I mean, as past events concluded, I wouldn't shoot at anything and probably throw the game anyway. Wink, wink, Zach. So you know.
Wait.
I'm actually
going
no.
on?
I'm actually going back. I'm actually no. Hold on. I'm actually going back and like looking at that, and I'm actually kind of laughing at it now. Like I honestly like my mindset was like, yeah, all hope is lost. I could have actually killed the Mercy, but I
Yep.
just stood there with like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
And
no,
Blue,
I'm just
Blue
gonna
was under.
emote.
Blue was being attacked. Like he was trying to stand in his healing fields.
And I was just behind him and I emoted. Like, what was my rationale there? Like, what?
My-
Like,
This is
was
why
I just
you never
was I
give up.
that pessimistic? Was I just that pessimistic? I was just like, yeah, I'm done. No, I'm not doing anything.
And that's why you never give up. You always give it your hardest. And that's how clutch things happen.
You know what, Max? We're gonna 1v1 after this, and then we'll see who's like
Do
the
it.
real alpha here. All right?
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. You don't understand. It'll happen.
I have. Wait, so you talking
Hold on, let's see
1v1
if we can
Ryan
get-
or just 1v1 in general for any character?
Dude, Reinhardt only, first to 9.
Jesus.
That's a
That'd be
freaking. That's a
interesting.
long right there. That's a long
How
one
many
right there.
hours do you have in Ryan?
I think
You
like
only have
a day
38
and a
hours.
half on this account. I have some more hours on my alt though. 38 hours.
Yeah.
Not as much as you, I'd assume.
I have like 9. He's my most played character.
95 hours. Roger that, dude.
I flex around with everything.
See, how many hours do I have on my alt? I'm actually curious.
But
So
like
I-
I've had so many flexing like in between Ryan play, like my Ryan isn't as solid as I would like it to be. Like I make plenty of mistakes. Especially when I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like last
I
time
have
was
5
cold.
hours on my alt on him. I have 5 extra hours on my Smurf account, so it's like what total 43 hours?
Omega unit.
It's
you
still
need
not
to
even half.
find a sub. But yeah. No, I love Ryan. She's so great.
I used to hate playing him, and now I
Really?
love playing Reinhardt. I used to hate playing him. The only reason I started playing Reinhardt was because like I felt like in the current meta he was needed. Like when I started playing him, he was like needed in the current meta, and nobody would ever play him in my ladder games. So I was like, you know what? I guess I gotta pick up this German man. And I hated playing him at first, but then he just grew on me. Now I really love playing him.
Crystal.
Are we getting Chris Toon? Is that allowed since he's on another team?
He's on Steel Team 6. But I don't think that's actually a person because it's not loading in. Or
Yeah, it's
maybe
not
Yeah,
loading
like
in for me either.
I don't see his
it
player
looks
icon or
kind
anything.
of
There we go.
kind of weird. Yeah, it just looks like a glitch. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I say we sub AGN. I'm voting 1. Anybody else want to vote?
To AG in.
Yeah, put AGN.
But go.
But sign a pact to where he
he
can only play Zenyatta.
Yes. Only Zenyatta.
And Zenyatta only. Like he can literally play nothing else, and nobody else can select Zenyatta, or else they're immediately disqualified. That's how it goes.
Seems fair.
Yeah, no, dude, it's absolutely fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so are we getting a sub for these guys, or what? What's
I think they're
going
looking
on?
for one.
They are currently looking for Juan.
For Juan?
Yeah. He's my cousin. He actually just recently came in from Mexico. And they're
Oh.
looking to find him.
Gotcha, dude.
Yep.
No, but for real, Zach. Who do they need? Like, who are they missing?
They just don't have anyone.
Well, look at their
We never
names, dude. Like, who are they missing?
Uber.
Well, who does Uber play?
I think it's like Diva.
Okay, well that wouldn't
I don't know,
work.
I'm
I was
asking
gonna
someone.
say maybe, like I was gonna say Hermzon, maybe get him because he can play soldier, but I just realized Alcina's there.
Alcina's on that
That's not
team.
gonna happen. Yeah,
Yeah, if you want to get Herm, if you want to get
her,
Herm, actually, you should invite him, and he can play Diva.
he's on his alt account right now though.
Message him.
Message him. Okay, I'm on
Yeah.
it.
We never set a time for Monday, did we? For Skybound versus
7
Indian.
Eastern.
7 Eastern.
Yeah.
6, 5.
Oh, I found a sub for them.
They do?
Jackie
Okay,
X
I just-
Lions was willing to sub, but he's in a comp game right now, and so he'll be done soon.
Okay, well I just as a backup, I texted Herm and he just told me what team. So we have Herm now, and he's on like he could get on literally right now if we want to take.
Yeehaw.
Tell him to. Let's see if Iha joins, or if we can get Herman. There's only one more round in the game that the other sub.
Oh, I leveled up.
Oh, never mind.
going.
I got a text from never mind now. God dang it.
Okay, so this EHA person, recent player, EHA.
Alright, here we go. Horizon Lunar Colony. Let's see how this goes.
Hey, this
I
map.
think, okay, just let's establish this now.
So EHA's a DPS player, by
Zach
the way.
and Mex, if you want to, like, if you guys want to, like, cover, like, the base casting, I can kind of do analysts, like, after fights, if you want. I can analyze it.
Okay.
Fine?
Look
Okay.
at yeah.
So we've got Skybound on the attack first. Omega unit on the defense.
Yeah, Omega looks. We'll see what they pull out, but they're looking like they want to run a Zen Lucio on defense, which isn't really the greatest in my opinion for stability-wise, but it's definitely going to do the damage if that's what they want. And then they're going for Arisa and Zario? Question mark. They look like they're trying to figure out what they want to do here. Still, they might change comp stuff. Iha and Steezy. Or maybe it's Ija. I don't know how he pronounces it, but
Aja, I don't know.
I'm Mexican, so...
We are going to see a Skybound running with their dive comp, running 222 with a Lucio Mercy.
Oh, EJA22 is some random guy from YouTube.
Okay,
Love
cool.
him.
What's his
Yeah,
SR?
getting the fans involved. So we're looking like a Torb Rhine from the defense side, with Alcina. I don't even have to say it. Anyway, on the attacking side, we have kind of a...
What?
a
Alcina's
divish.
playing Soldier? Analyze that, Skettle.
It's a pick I never expected. Oh, no, just kidding. Go ahead.
Alright, Skybound moving up the right side, looking for a pick.
Definitely, they're gonna have that Zen Lucio that or not Zen Mercy Lucio that they really stick to. See what they can really attack with it. Winston is gonna be diving here. Doxson trying to pick up.
Looks like Doc
something.
is
He's
gonna go
have to
really
back out.
low. Gonna have to.
Yeah. Oh man.
Doxson gets taken down. Headshot by the Torb.
Yeah. Good shot there, Torb. Badmon. They're gonna probably wait for Doc to come back here.
Yeah, probably. They're just trying to put some damage in.
That's another thing with a post-battle kind of thing. If you do lose a teammate and it's like the enemy team is still full health, you don't want to start the fight so you with a man down. So if you're fighting like a dive kind of fight and you're just going in, then at least the fight can go both ways. Even picks go. It's not as mentally.
Jewel is coming up on that tack visor, looking to get that in there.
We actually have a res ready for Sir Ichigo.
Ooh, Doc going very low. Searle, just call her Searle.
Mrs. Sir. There's a Graviton coming out. I think
Not really gonna
eaten.
find anything.
That was eaten. Well played. All these ults, there's 4 ults on the side of Skybound here. There is Doxson gonna pop that, and the attack visor coming out as well. Oh, but he's taken out by
his attack visor.
Yeah. And Badmon is putting in this work. There's double res from Ichigo though.
Sir.
Attack visor from Alcina here. There goes 2. And Alcina getting 3 there with that attack visor. Just staggering things. Heroic's gonna try to get staggered by Iha, but we'll back out.
Man, you can't feel good right now being Thunder because, you know, the sound barrier on the side of Omega unit was very randomly used. Like all of a sudden the sound barrier was used, the team wasn't really being pressured. And then obviously the Graviton surge out 8, so that was 2 ultimates out of the way, but they still got wiped. And then even they used a res, they still didn't turn it in their favor. So Thunder can't feel good right now, even though they, you know, negated those ultimates.
Skybound is really just having some. Skybound is really just having some troubles actually pushing into this point. Heroic with 2, that's huge.
Yeah, there is.
Especially with no res on the side of Omega
Unit.
unit.
Bomb coming in, picking up another 2.
That's gonna be Thunder taking this point.
Yeah. Without a res, and well, both supports is taken out by that anyway. But defense without a res is kind of hard. You have to be really coordinated. But Labadman was doing a pretty good job with the Torb.
Yeah, that was a great Genji blade from Heroic. He really opened up that fight.
Oh yeah, that was really well timed. At first I thought he wasn't gonna get anything, but he ended up at the last part of that game sticking up the two.
Look, I got a friend request from Blue Ninja.
There is Earthshatter, gonna have 4 on the ground, or 3 on the ground here. Mercy's still there. Gulgod just going ham, picking up everything he can. There is Mercy with the res, gonna pick up the 3 that he brought down. And there's Graviton. All that's there is Lucio though.
Yep, he's gonna get taken down. But these picks are slowly going away.
Gulgod is kind of out of position here. He will probably die. Nope, he will be backed up.
No, he's gonna back up. These picks are just slowly going the way of Omega Unit right now. Thunder needs to back up and reset for a new fight.
Labadman is ready with that turret, throwing out armor all over the point.
I think Thunder's missing a crucial point in team fights, and that's focus fire. I don't think they're really focusing any targets right now. Maybe that'll change, but the Reinhardt just freely put down his ultimate, and that just set it up for a team wipe, and nobody was really
Heroic
like,
taking
Don was the only one on Ryan.
There's the molten core. The Badman showing he's bad to the bone. There goes Surichigo. Can't stop, won't stop! There's Brian's gonna go down too in the mech. They're gonna have to regroup here.
Yeah, Skybound still have plenty of time to work with. They're coming up on 2 ults. Hopefully, the Genji blade was what opened up the fight for them last time. So hopefully, Heroic can get that pretty soon because he can get off some pretty good Genji blades.
Really, I think everyone's so used to playing with the Mercy. I think if they have the mentality like to ult a little more freely without like having to worry about a res, they might have an edge. Kinda. Brian.
Yeah, maybe.
There's the triple Earthshatter. Hopefully something's gonna open
taking
up.
down
Nope.
Doc.
There, counter Earthshatter gonna pick up Joel for the double res, immediately bringing him back, but he doesn't have that res, unfortunately. Here comes the Demon Bomb, gonna try to pick up anything, not gonna find anything. And this still is going in the way of Omega Unit. There is the Heroic Dragon Blade, or not Omega Unit, Skybound, my bad. Heroic's gonna try to take out this turret and will succeed. All that's left
is Alcina coming on the point. Alcina gets taken down.
Quickly followed up by
Lucio
Nick is
coming
actually
out.
here. Gulgod on the Winston now, gonna try to contest with that mobility. Here comes the Sound Barrier. Gonna continue to hold this fight for the side of Skybound.
Zenyatta coming out.
Fox going ham. There's a Graviton. Gonna get eaten.
Get eaten. Oh, that's the second Graviton
My gosh,
that Eddie has eaten.
Brian's is right in the perfect positions. Alcina's on the point, trying to get some kills, not gonna find it. The Molten Core actually comes from the Badmon, not finding anything with that either. There's the Sound Barrier coming in to hopefully stall this point as much as possible, but maybe get some groupage up here. But I don't know if it's gonna be enough. That's Blue Ninja's cue to come and wipe the point.
Oh, but Blue isn't here. Blue is not on Thunder.
I see what you did there.
Here comes Packvisor, gonna get eaten mostly by D.Va, and the Heroic gonna
And
use
he's gonna
the
take down.
Genji Blade.
Does get Sir though. That means they have no res available.
Oh man. All that's left is May, the queen of the stall has come. And no, Gulgod is back on the point as well. The stall is just real from Omega Unit. There's the D.Va Bomb. He's gonna stay on point and not die from it. Oh wait, that was...
There we go, Heroic getting 2.
Yep,
That's the point. Second point going over to Skybound Thunder.
And I would just want to say that being Ija from Omega Unit, I mean, as much as I love my Zarya, he had 3 Graviton Surges, and 2 of them were ate by Brian. So you gotta think, at that point, do you make the switch to D.Va? Because your ults were being ate just left, right, front, and center. So you gotta think with the D.Va, that Thunder has, the D.Va that's that good at blocking your ults. You only gotta think, does Ija make a switch for his team, and right now it doesn't look like he's going to do it. He's going to stay on the Zarya, which is personally probably what I would be doing, just because I'm stubborn, but realistically it is probably a better idea to switch to a D.Va in this scenario.
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to the D.Va too, though, sometimes your comfort picks are the way to go, because personally, if I was the only really acceptable person to play D.Va on my team, I don't know if I would do it, because I am not comfortable on D.Va at all. I have not figured out her positioning or things or where I should be, and I guess that comes with a little more game sense, but it's just she's so weird to me for some reason. And I can't throw the mechs to save my life. So
Neither am I. I'm actually pretty bad at D.Va, but my team's like, no, you gotta run D.Va anyway, and then I cry myself to sleep.
What? I never put you on D.Va.
Oh yeah, you do. Don't even, man. So actually, Zach, you see, just want to ask from one of the casters there. You see, Thunder kind of taking a page from their big brother's book.
They
What do you think
actually,
about it?
I was watching them on Discord, and they're like, "We're gonna run the Skybound Lightning strat." And I was like, "Oh, heroic!" But they're not even doing the Skybound Lightning strat.
No, we'd have a Torbjorn. We'd make it even.
Yeah, we have a
we'd make it even
Torbjorn,
more.
no Lucio, and a soldier.
what?
Soldier
What?
instead of McCree. Oh, our Horizon strat.
Oh,
So it's this, but instead of the McCree, there's a soldier, and instead of the Lucio, there's a Torb.
that's ridiculous. And I hate you. And I'm glad we're not playing on Horizon. That's great.
I mean, we are, but you're not playing on it.
Yeah, we put AV on the Bastion. That's quite a sight to see.
That is, you are horrible people. Here we go. These kills going in the way of Skybound Thunder really stopping. Labadmon's trying to take out this Bastion, but it's gonna have to.
He's just
back
gonna
out
get
of
the
this
defense matrix
spin.
all over the Bastion.
Yeah.
Protect the president.
Nope. There goes. Mr. President will continue to stay alive and continue to output all this damage, really stopping.
You are
anyone
gonna
to
see
try
Ghoul make that switch onto D.Va, trying to mitigate some of that damage.
Alcena's kind of out of position here. He did take out Heroic.
Yeah,
but
it looks like he's gonna be picked late.
D.Va. Yeah, kind of staggered there. And Lucio is kind of in the face and he's probably gonna want to back up. Nick is not.
Yeah,
in
they're still need a
good
full
reasons.
regroup here.
Alcena is still dead. He does have the attack visor, but they seem to be wanting to push without him. Kind of poking, maybe trying to get some ult charge before Alcena can get back. Nick is going to be picked up, and this is why you don't want to poke, because you can get, even if it's not meant to, and you think you're fine of staying alive, you get picked, and the push is just going to stop, and this is just going to continue to happen. The way things are going, Skybound will full hold this point. Alcena will pick up Heroic again, but all these kills going into the way of Skybound.
Well, Alcena's there. Looks like he might get taken out by the D.Va again.
And Labadmon is going to try to rejoin his group close. Just everyone on Omegun is just so far in. They really need to have a full regroup here.
Yep.
Well,
He's just been
the
one
thing I've
continuous
been
push.
seeing- The thing I've been seeing so far is, like, you know, obviously Joel has been putting a lot of pressure onto the attacking force, but Heroic on the McCree has also been, like, onto the right, kind of putting pressure to them as they're also trying to deal with the Bastion.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a pincer
Well, I'm
kind of
talking
movement.
about
So it's a
Omega
very good
Unit.
strategy.
That
Oh, man,
And-
oh no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about how they've been staggered this entire time. How just
No,
just,
that's
as
good, yeah.
just as listed there,
Oh,
Joel
it looks
has,
like
has
Brian is
taken down
Eddie's going
Piata.
for a sneaky D.Va bomb.
There it goes with the D.Va. Oh, the sound barrier protecting him. There's so many ults on the side of Skybound ready. There goes the Graviton. All of them are in there, but I don't know if any of them will be taken out because of it. The shield from Ryan was just perfectly in place. Joel will actually take out Nick, and Ija will also be taken out. All that's left here is Alcena and the D.Va. They're going to have to regroup and try to get a good push in. Waiting for her fly to be ready. There he is. Steezy has been picked off by the Heroic. This is why you cannot be poking. Now they have to wait even longer for him to come back.
Yeah,
There
they
goes
really
the
only
mech.
have one good push left, and they don't even have very many ults. All they have is the attack visor. They're coming up on the Transcendence, but I don't know if it'll be enough. They're running into a High Noon, a Res, and a Earth Shatter.
If they can pick off the right people though with the Transcendence, I think they really should push in with it. Which it should be ready any second now. But I think that's where they're gonna have to go. The D.Va bomb from Ghoul God is not there either. But if she gets it in this fight and can place it on that Bastion, there goes Alcena. He
Alcena
has
going down
the
is
attack
bad.
visor ready. And
That's
there goes
bad.
the Ghoul God with no mech. This is gonna be... Oh, there is the double res from the side of
Skybound.
I
This
was
may
like, wait,
be
they weren't-
Skybound's
This is
first
Skybound's
point.
full hold. This is their win. There is a High Noon. There goes
Oh,
three
triple
from the side of Heroic.
From Heroic.
That's a hero play if I've ever seen one. Attack visor from Alcena coming in super late. He's dead. They really need to keep up more. That was all. That was all. Like they rarely had. I think they maybe had one full group up push, or one or two good full grouped up pushes from a mega unit, and that's really what hurt them.
And that's going to be Thunder taking their first win of this league.
Hey, you guys can agree with me if you want, but I think that was not really a flashy, but a very methodical and coordinated defense by Thunder. It wasn't really anything super flashy, but it was something. It did the job, and that's
used the map to their advantage.
That's exactly right.
Ooh, there's Shatter into the high noon.
Yeah, that was a really nice Earth Shatter. I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say Heroes probably would have got the 3 if not for the Earth Shatter. He actually might have, because there was no diva, I don't think. But either way, still good stuff.
And next we are going to the King's Row, which Skybound Thunder's icons are, and we've lost someone. Who was it?
Tiny Nymph.
I don't think Tiny Nymph was on their team though, because...
Oh. I have no idea.
Bye, come on.
Alright, I don't know if I'll be back before the next match starts, but I gotta go do something. I'll be right back.
No.
I also have to do things.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, Zach, have fun solo casting. Excuse me. Alright, I'll be back.
Actually, you know what? Just put all of it there. There we go.
Tiny Nymph is coming back. I don't know if that was actually.
Well, he's being invited back.
He's being invited. Nope.
Oh, there he
there
is.
it
He's
is.
joined by himself.
There we go.
Cool.
All right.
Tiny Nymph.
It's a Mercy main. Looks
He's
like they're going to be
Mercy
switching up, getting that Mercy on their team. That might help them a little bit coming into King's Row.
Hopefully.
We'll see if Skybound can 2-0 this.
It'll be a good win for them for sure. Wait, it's not Honey Nectar, it's something else.
Don't mind us, we're just playing RPG on a Discord while we're casting. Just don't worry about it.
You could call it that. You could say that we're multicasting.
Okay, bye.
Like, I have seen enough.
Alright, we've got Skybound on the starting on the defense here. They're running the double hit scan with the Reinhardt.
We will see what kind of defense they hold, because recently, usually every time on King's Row I'm just defending at the choke, but I've seen a lot of teams start defend on the point, including myself. We've seen that.
Yeah,
a lot of
I really like defending on the point.
We're
gonna see the Orisa coming out from the other side.
Which is weird attacking, but if you can set up with the Orisa, like that's the thing. Like when you play with defensive characters, I consider Orisa a defensive tank. If you can get your foothold into that point, then you really have the advantage, I think. But it depends on if you can get there, and that's gonna be interesting. They have Gulgad on the Sombra. They're gonna be running that and see what they can do with that. It'll be
Alcina on his classic soldier.
Yep. Yeah. There is the Orisa shield immediately coming out. Gonna be pumping in damage here. Trying to get
Jewel
some
was kind of by
fix.
himself on the top left. If they dived him, they could definitely have taken him out. But they said they're going to go through the hotel.
They don't really have anyone to dive him.
Yeah, they don't really. Besides like the Sombra.
Oh, Sombra,
But
yeah.
Eddie going to be getting a first pick onto Alcina. That's going to be big.
Yeah, that's some of the main damage there. Jewel actually being taken out by the person you said that could dive him, so he was dived, and the health pack is actually behind the plant.
That's going to be... Oh, Doc with the charge. Picking up full of Nick.
Well pinned.
Flanking Reinhardt.
Dude, love me
Mercy
some
going down. No supports on the side of Omega unit. They need to back up.
There goes Alcina. There goes Labadmon. There goes Zarya, Iha, Ija. Amiyam.
That's going to be Skybound Thunder holding this point right now.
You're doing well. Joel is back. Maybe they're going to try to hold the top here to have that advantage. And it's going to be caught way out of position.
Oh, he's taking
really
down
not
by her.
expecting the whole team to be there, but Ladmon's actually going to pick up Joel, so both soldiers are down from both teams. Lucio
the
is
same way
battling
last
this
time.
Orisa.
Started the same way last time, but that time it went the way of Skybound.
Lucio Orisa battle, it is going on forever. Finally, Heroic is going to back him up. He's going to be taken out though. Maybe?
Oh, Sir is going to go down. Doc is going to go down. These picks are all going the way of Omega unit.
They were just kind of split. Like there were people in the back, so it was like
no one came to help with that Orisa and the Mercy.
Here comes Heroic. With
Oh,
the triple
Heroic
there!
with the triple. That's going to be used. That's going to be
then
Skybound holding this.
That
Oh,
was
the flip
well
is the
played
Sombra.
there. Good job, Heroic. No one expected it.
Heroic
He was
is
in the back
very
fighting.
low.
He was fighting the Heroic or the Orisa the whole time, and no one remembered him. There wasn't enough communication about that.
Ooh,
I
and a
think
late
if
pick onto the
everyone
Sombra.
Yeah. If everyone could have jumped in the back to help Heroic or help them, then it would have been a different story, but man. Well played.
Yeah, Heroic definitely saving it for Skybound right there.
Brian did get a pick on his Diva mix, by the way, but it was well played all together.
Yeah, the Diva Bomb, but...
There's the EMP! And there's the
CC
Graviton
resistance.
only having Doxin in there. Lucio was
Alcina
actually
coming
caught
in with the
there.
damage boosted tack visor.
There's a
And
double
the
res,
double res.
and the common
Common
banana,
Banana
will
does go down.
There goes Joel.
Ooh, Eddie
He's got
not
his
even-
tack visor. There's Earthshatter gonna pick up two with the help.
Oh, and
there's,
Eddie coming in with the tack.
there's the hold. They're
And
actually
the triple res.
gonna bring him back on this attack.
They're going to try
Alcina's
this
on the
one more
point trying to
time.
fight this opposing soldier. Gonna try to pick off Sir Ichigo. She's not gonna go down though. Sound Barrier is coming in to try to help secure this defense. But without Docs in there, it might be a little more difficult, but we'll see what they can do. Joel the Fox will go
Joel
down
going
by
down.
his counterpart as well. There goes
Banana
Tiny
picking up
Imp,
the Mercy.
Heroic.
Heroic going down.
This looks like to be in the favor of Omega Unit, but it's not over yet.
Slowly but
Sir
surely,
Ichigo is
Omega unit.
there. He's got it! Oh, Sir Ichigo almost had the res again. Look at that.
Oh, 99.
That was close. That would have been amazing.
Oh, she must be angry about that. That's always hard.
Feels super bad, man.
Let's keep it moving.
As Mercy main, well, I mean a lot of things. But I know the case.
You're a Reinhardt main. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have almost as many Mercy hours as I do Reinhardt. Just by like 2 missing. Yeah, it looks like we're actually seeing a switch from Heroic to Genji, who is gonna get hacked by the Sombra and be chased down.
Heroic is very good at putting in work on those Genji blades.
Yeah, no, we've seen good work from poor Doxin here is gonna lose his shield, gonna almost lose his life. He's really low here. Oh, there he goes.
And he's going to be taken down.
Diva Bomb coming in. Not gonna pick up anything. They're really gonna... there's the EMP, gonna try to secure this fight, and attack riser from Alcina and Joel at the same time, and Joel actually
Joel
stabbing
wins.
Alcina in the back.
But Joel does get taken down.
You could call practical visors. Oh, no, that was bad.
No,
Okay,
no,
I
that
apologize
was-
for that. That was horrible. The Graviton gonna be picking up 5
Oh,
with
and
the help
triple
of
from full of
Nick.
Nick. Taking them all out right there.
Doxin,
That's
that
gonna
is
be the
gonna
point.
the point for Omega Unit.
I got back and saw a triple from Lucio. What's been happening?
Yeah.
That.
That?
The
Okay.
Graviton, well played. With the EP, the
Graviton.
Sombra is doing a lot of good right now.
Apparently so is the Orisa. But, you
Orisa
know.
is good. Yeah, everyone's really doing a great
Yeah.
job. But
Jewel getting a
the
pick on
Omega
Alcina.
unit is finally coordinating well. Joel the Fox actually is going to pick up Alcina well. And here's Earthshatter into the shield. Feels super bad, man. Sometimes you Earthshatter on instinct and then just bad things happen. They will be fighting this without a main tank.
Heroic coming
There's
in with the
another
Genji blade.
EMP. Ichigo cannot fly. You're
Oh.
hacked. Ichigo, no! You can't fly. You will die. Boy,
These picks are slowly heading the way of Skybound, except Jewel ends up dead.
wait, what happened to Jewel? Oh,
I have no
Halos
clue.
themselves?
No, it looks like he fell.
Man, this Orisa is just a great pick from Omega unit, really holding this payload together. There is the drum hammer.
Oh,
drum
the boot
thing.
from Banana onto Alcina.
Well played. There is the Graviton coming in with a Diva Bomb coming in from the Graviton side. Not gonna pick up anything, but we'll keep them away.
It did
just
keep
enough
them
to-
alive.
Yeah. There is Attack Visor
Attack Visor
coming
coming
in
out
from the
from
side of Joel.
Full of Nick
Nick's
goes
actually
down.
gonna fall. And so will Ija and Lebadmon. But Tiny Nymph has this res. Is not gonna be able to use it.
Oh, Joel
Well
taking her
picked
down.
by Joel. They will retreat to regroup. They're really close. It looks like the ults really don't favor anyone. Actually, Alcina has an ult ready, but the EMP that he likes to pair it with that we've seen him do is not ready yet. It's only 30% away. Might be able to get in this next push. Earthshatter coming in huge. Gonna pick up 3 on the ground. And there goes Ija with the boot. Not gonna be able to res that. Tiny Nymph probably not gonna want to res. They're gonna have to regroup.
Yep.
This might be a hold here for Skybound. Except
There
we
is the
have,
EMP.
We have
EMP
4
Tac
ults,
Visor ready to come in.
but we have 4 ults on the side of.
There's the EMP.
There's the Tac
The
Visor.
Tac Visor.
There's a sound barrier. So many ults are being used right now. And there is the double res gonna bring him back, and we have Graviton and Tac Visor ready with the Diva Bomb also ready. Oh wait, that's a mech coming back. Never mind. But the Diva Bomb is ready too.
And the
Nick with
quad res.
Quad res, bringing this attack back into life. Oh, the Diva Bomb got kind of pulled there by that. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
The Diva Bomb got pulled by the mini Graviton from Orisa. Like, it really pulled it off course. I did not know that was a thing.
Huh.
That was really
Looks like
interesting.
Skybound is going to be stacking this out as long as possible. They need to get these kills. But they do have the respawn advantage right here.
It looks kind of even right now. We do have a little bit of a disadvantage, but so far, Sombra
Doc
is in
is
the
gonna
back
go
line.
down.
Just gonna try to pick someone off.
Both main tanks going down for both teams. Tac Visor coming out from
Alcina.
Alcina.
Gonna pick up both supports. That is a clear for Alcina with the
Eddie's gonna hold on as long as he
there.
can, but he's just a diva on the point by himself.
Ghoul is really showing his Sombra skills, and they're really working together. Doxson's gonna try to wait for his team before trying to contest at the last second here, so he doesn't die.
Oh, the
Earthshatter
hammer down coming
not
in.
picking up Ija. He was in the bubble at the perfect time. Here is a Graviton though, only gonna have Doxson and Lucio in Common Banana. Common Banana will go down. Will be single res. Doxson will go down immediately after. That feels bad. They did bring out a Bastion from Brian's though, trying to get everyone off his point. There's 2 from Bastion.
Tac Visor coming in from Joel.
out from Joel.
Gonna clear this
Gonna
out.
pick up there. That is gonna be
Gonna
a clear
hit the
point.
Mercy. That's going to be
res
it.
is denied by that Tac Visor. That was gonna be
That was a good play
huge
from Joel.
res. Oh man,
And the team kill to finish it off.
that like 0.2 seconds of almost rezzing and killing the Mercy was so crucial there. Oh my
That was
gosh.
really good from Jewel. I was actually watching his point of view. He saw the Mercy hiding in the back and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna Tac Visor you."
That was
You aren't escaping.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That will be a hold for Skybound Thunder right at the end here. Omega Unit will try their best to defend. I corrected myself. The Thunder.
By the end, Skybound Thunder was actually defending with a triple tank lineup because Heroic
And they had Bastion.
switched onto that. Yeah, well, Bastion was a very very late pick.
Bastion's
Like,
a tank.
was like,
That's a quad tank.
yeah,
That's a quad tank
no,
meta.
no.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Bastion's
remember
a
when
tank.
quad tank
he
meta
has
used to be a
300
thing.
health.
Configuration tank. He's a tank.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Literally the word tank.
literally a tank. Whatever. You get my point. Heroic made the swap onto the Zarya, and I have to say I didn't even know that Zarya was in Heroic's hero pool.
Heroic's pool.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and he actually did very well. I had my eyes on him the entire time, and he actually was doing pretty good. He was pretty highly charged. So, Heroic, if you're watching over this, you have. I just commended you. You'll probably never hear me say it again. Just kidding. But for real though,
Someone has noticed
good
you.
stuff coming in
Someone has
from
noticed you,
Thunder.
Heroics.
I'd say a very, very good attack. I mean, you can't really be upset about that attack when you are Omega unit. That's a pretty good attack. I mean, you nearly got into the 3rd point, so you just got to defend last at least, and you'll be fine.
It looks like they're gonna hold at the choke instead of the point.
We are gonna see Jewel on this
That's not
tracer.
something you see very often.
It's called Healing Nectar, not Honey Nectar.
I am excited to see Jewel on this tracer. He does good work on this hero.
Oh yeah, he does. Heroic actually gonna find Alcina really early, push him back. He does not get picked though. And we have kind of a dive comp coming from the side of Skybound Thunder. We're gonna see what they do. Actually, it's exactly a dive comp to the T.
To the T.
To the D is its dive comp. Okay. Actually, Diva will be taken down, and Joe will also be taken down. Each is actually on the Tracer, who is one of their more played characters, the most played character this season, because I thought it was kind of weird how he was playing Zarya, but that's the movie.
I will be back, guys. You guys can handle this while I am gone. I believe.
So it looks like we have Alcina already with the attack visor, first ult in the game, this round of the game, and he's gonna be holding that, probably waiting for Brian to lose the mech before popping that and really letting loose onto the defense. The shield is down from the side of Gulgad though. Oh no, now it's down. My bad. The Zarya is supercharged too. Badmon could really do some damage, but this is a whole lot of poke and not a whole lot of breaking through.
Well,
They
both
actually
support
switched to the
ultimates are almost up for the
There's
side
the
of
pin.
Thunder, and Doc switched off to the Reinhardt. He might regret that one.
Here's
But-
Graviton. Oh, the triple bomb from Ija
Triple
is
bomb.
gonna knock this defense out.
You see the
Or attack
transcendence?
Yeah, and the
you see the
transcendence-
transcending
Yeah.
Zen
He's
just
like,
immediately went right back
I
to
got
spawn.
you. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no I don't. Bombs are bad.
No. He's just gonna transcend himself way back to the point. He's actually gonna switch to Mercy now. So I think that'll be a little bit
Or
better
she.
for them. She, to her. I'm
Yeah.
dumb. Alright, well, we're gonna see Skybound Thunder try to go right side, only be met by a very angry Reinhardt.
This is
And
the best
they're
place to go.
gonna-
Sound Barrier coming in with the heroic Dragon Blade. Gonna pick up Gulgad. And there goes the Badmon too, but the double res is gonna bring him back in the fight to help secure this defense. Nick is actually down. It is a 5v6 in the favor of Skybound. There's 4v6 in favor of Skybound. And the attack vibes are coming out. Gonna be immediately shut down. And Joel the Fox is just putting in work here, and this is gonna be the point for Skybound Thunder.
Very
It's like-
good stuff coming in from Thunder. Joel really opened that up, and Doc actually got a few kills just by swinging his hammer. So nothing really Omega Unit could do as they do. The Tracer's stalling a little bit, and actually Alcina gets the kill on the Joel, but it's not enough. They are going to be regretting that, and trying to punish that little bit of forward aggression on the defending side, but it's not really going to work out. They're just going to trade a little bit, and the payload is moving.
Yeah. No, it was once Skybound actually went onto up to that window and really made Omega Unit come to try to face them. It really started going in their favor. That's really how you want to push there on that T-Zero choke. Brian's actually gonna lose the mech here. There goes Lebadmon, post bomb coming out, not picking up anyone. Unfortunately, actually, Doxson is really low by it, and Ichigo's actually going to. The attack vibes are coming out from Alcina. Gonna pick up the common banana. Gonna try to fuck on the Brian's, and also gonna pick up the Tracer. And all that's left is the Genji, who will die by Ichigo.
Alcina's tactical visors are infamously known for just killing a lot of people. I mean, he really
And he
knows
gets
when
them
to
quick.
use his ultimate. Yeah,
He
he
really
gets them
does get 'em
really
quick.
quick too. So, good stuff from Alcina. I mean, he is a soldier main for a reason. So, you know, he is very deadly on the hero. Docketing really aggressive. He's by himself now.
There
He's
is
Gear
an
Shatter,
Earth Shatter
only
from
finds shield.
Instinct, not finding anything, unfortunately. Sound barrier coming from Omega unit. Doxin will have to go down. Diva Bomb coming, or not Diva Bomb, Graviton. The double res though is going to keep Ichigo and Doxin back in the fight with the help of Jewel, and these kills finally going in the way of Skybound. Jewel will go down, unfortunately, but there's the Reinhardt pin. But the bubble, that was a great play from the side of Ija, or not Ija, Lebadmon, actually saving him, and Doxin's going to be taking now the soul res onto Alcina, bringing him back to the fight, and this is still going to be a hold from Omega. I really thought that Skybound would have had the man advantage, but I guess the feed was kind of weird to me.
I don't think Lichigo should have used that resurrection. It did pick up 2, but Heroic died right after that, and he was Lichigo was in the Graviton Surge, so maybe it was a little more desperation than anything.
It was,
but,
the panic. There is a sound barrier going to kind of try to secure this fight. Here comes the Dragon Blade from Heroic, and the Earthshatter coming out. Not going to have any follow-up, though. Heroic putting in work here is going to ignore this tiny nymph. Who does not have the res, will come back for her eventually, and that is the push. That is a lot of cart push there for Skybound.
That was really definitive, and again, Hero just opened up that fight with Dragon Blade, picked up 2, and yeah, that was pretty good on him. Now I see for the attacking side.
Attack from Joel though.
Oh, did he use attack visor?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Well, the more you know.
That's the reason you didn't make a whole much noticeable. The team fight was already won. He only got 1 with it. I think he got 1. But there's attack visor from Alcina. Gonna pick up that one. Here comes another one. Yep, 2, 3.
Yeah, I can
Alcina's putting into work.
I can say this over and over, but
the triple res though, is that gonna be enough to continue this fight? Sound barrier coming in from the side of Omega unit, gonna try to help secure this defense. These Lucios are really doing a lot of work here. Full of Nick is just on fire. All of these kills going in the way of Omega unit.
All I have to say is that when Alcina says, "I've got you in my sights," he really isn't kidding, because he's picking up like at least 3 kills every single ultimate, and you see that Brian is demech very late, so that's not good. Surprisingly, Lebadmon has been a much better Zarya when dealing with Brian on the Diva more than Nija has, and I hate to say that, but if you're going in for a very ambitious Dragon Blade, going to actually pick up one with the
on the Fire Strike onto the Tiny Nymph. That is huge. Tiny Nymph does not have a res for this fight. That is really going to help them push this. They did lose 2, and there's an Earthshatter from Ghoul God, going to pick up 2 there, and that is going to be a hold. All that's left is the Common Banana trying to contest this point for his teammates to get back, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Yep,
he most certainly couldn't pull off a blue, especially because he was Lucio, not Pharah.
Not Pharah, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely not. But what did you think? What did you think Thunder could have done to deal with Alcina? I mean, honestly, every single time he used his ult, he had like at least 2 or 4 kills following. I mean, he's probably going to get play of the match here. One of his many tactical visors, and no, I'm wrong. He gets Lichigo. Yeah, Lichigo takes the play of the game away. Oh, this must have been a resurrection. I wasn't around.
What I would have done differently on Skybound right now, I think it's Dorado.
I was gonna
say
it's
like not Dorado. It's not Dorado.
That's a Zach question. I don't know. Zach would know that, but I don't know that.
I thought it was Dorado.
It might be, but all I know is I don't know.
It might be Oasis.
I don't know what the map pool is for this week.
Oh, it is Oasis.
Zach said Oasis. Feels amazing, man.
All right. But what I would have done differently for Common Banana, I would have saved the sound barrier to be more of a defensive thing instead of starting a team fight. So when that attack visor comes in, sound barrier, and repeat, because he never really had it for the sound barrier. He used it mostly to try to secure the team fights on a kind of attacking way. But that's their stress too. But with such a high attacking Alcina, I would have definitely loved to see a defensive sound barrier.
It's very true. I mean, honestly, now that you do think about it, yeah, I mean, the sound barrier would have done probably enough to keep, a couple of his team members alive, because even through a sound barrier, sometimes a soldier can still kill like one person, but that's all he'll get.
If the soldier focuses him,
yeah,
then
that's all he'll get compared to getting like 3 or 4. So I mean, yeah, the sound barrier still is very effective. But right now for the side of Thunder, we see a double hit scan hero going on to the McCree, which he is able to do. For the side of Omega Unit, we see Alcina, of course, surprise, surprise, on the Soldier 76, and then Ija actually making the swap on Tracer as he did the previous, I think that was the defending round he was. Or maybe he's been on Tracer this entire time, I don't know. But either way,
he's just been on the Tracer for just the defense, I think.
Alright, well, either way, we're going to see it, and Thunder actually taking a really interesting approach, going all the way down, trying to
and then the enemy team going all the way behind. Like, these teams are so oblivious to each other. Like, where are they coming from? They must have just realized that they went behind. And the team fight will start on the point.
They just switched positions. That's all they did. Well, we're gonna see Heroic trying to get this Tracer, but not really gonna do anything at all. That's 2 kills, actually very kills going for both sides. Excuse me. That's a mouthful to get out. Yeah. This is mostly going for a Mega Unit. In fact, that is decisive enough to get the cap. Yep, Mega Unit going to be holding this one for now, and it's back to the drawing board for Skybound Thunder's Commandana does wall ride his way out of there. And Heroic actually makes the switch on to Roadhog. This is not something you see often. I thought he would be on the Zarya if any tank, but apparently he thinks the Roadhog can do some work here. So we're going to see how that works out
for those environmentals.
I mean,
if they try
that
to take
wouldn't
the high
be the
ground,
worst
I've seen
idea.
a lot of Roadhogs. Because if they do take the point, he can just sit on the stairway and just pick off people as they come. Which, I used to play so much Roadhog, but this was... I miss Roadhog, I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, Roadhog is still really good for knocking players out of, like knocking people out of position. It's just, his damage really isn't, I'd say, good enough for people to like really want to pick him. Well, Alcina's gonna take down Lijiang. No res on the side for Thunder. Graviton coming down for Batman. That's as decisive as it gets. 2 kills. That's gonna drive them right away. Brian either going to get away or kill himself. I think he's gonna just get away. Yeah, he has the room to do so. Well, maybe not. He actually is getting pressured by the enemy team. No, he's gonna get out. He got out. Alright, cool. I thought he was gonna demech there for a minute. He got very low, but Lijiang coming in with the heal. Actually getting very low. Lijiang almost died himself, but he does have the resurrection. Ult coming up on the side for Thunder, but Omega Unit already has some ultimates lined up.
We'll see if the Common Banana uses defensive sound barrier, because he's gonna have sound barrier for that too. Attack visor coming in from Joel. And there's the Earth Shatter gonna keep him on the ground. There is a quad res from Tiny Nymph to hold the point, and the sound barrier coming in. Both iron barriers. Alcina's probably waiting for that. It's probably gonna attack visor after this.
You would only imagine this is the best time for Alcina to bring this back for Team. Earth Shatter comes down, picks up 2, no follow-up damage, however, Doc and Joel getting killed, so Alcina is not going to ultimate, and a double pulse bomb coming, but it's immediately resurrected, so really...
now here comes the ultimate to finish off everything.
That was really, really good by the side of Skybound Thunder. I don't really think the whole hog was needed, but I think Hero kind of misinterpreted how many people there were. It was only the Tracer left, so he just wanted to seal the deal either way, so, it's completely fine. We're going to see Brian with the only person nearly having an ultimate. Alcina still on the side of Omega Unit having the attack visor, and Ghoul getting really aggressive onto the point. Doxson going for the charge to get absolutely nothing, but he's still going to swing on the back of Ghoul. Ija getting the kill on the Sir. Alcina taking out Doc, and this is immediately going towards the way of Omega Unit as the self-destruct getting absolutely nothing. Hero getting 2 kills onto the Roadhog, not what I expected from a Roadhog in this current day and age. But right now it's kind of a scrappy fight. Joel taking himself down as he takes down Ghoul, and you got... I don't know who this is going to go for. It's a very scrappy fight.
I think Skybound still has the advantage here, and there's kind of a little bit of a stagger coming in, or not stagger, trickle coming in from the side of Omega Unit. My bad.
Well, it wasn't a trickle to begin with, but once 2 people died, like once Alcina died and Ghoul, then it kind of became kind of a trickle fight. Like their team was very scattered; they didn't really know what to do. Well, we're gonna see them go towards the right side right now. Hero going over the hook, not getting anything. Putting in some damage, but I mean, what's that really? Not really anything. Both Reinhardts charging each other, not really both either getting anything. Well, Badman pressuring down Doc, and Doc is going to be taken down eventually.
Doc is just left alone. Like, the team was there. Tackvisor is coming out from the side of Joel. Both Tackvisor finally coming out. Alcina's going to pick up one, and Joel's also going to pick up one with two, with the Alcina included. Alcina is playing kind of weird. Like, he's not making the smartest choices, in my opinion.
No, he's not playing to his full play. He's not playing how he was last round, as Heroic has also been a pain in the side for this team as he picks up two now.
He is doing good on this Roadhog. And I think another strategy that they want to do is you can pull a non-mobile hero down the hole and take him out of the fight for a good, like, 15 seconds.
Oh, Banana with that boop onto the ulting Roadhog. I mean, ulting Reinhardt.
Man, this is gonna be in the way of Skybound fight.
I honestly have to say the Roadhog pick not only surprised me, that, you know, Thunder was like, hey, let's run this, but it surprised me even more that it worked out as well as it actually did. So good stuff coming from Heroic, as he actually did a lot of work as Roadhog for his team.
Another thing,
no one's used to facing Roadhogs anymore. They don't know how.
Alcina had the Tackvisor ready when they had the full 99. He had the Tackvisor ready, I think, to clear the really stop the offense, but for some reason he hadn't used it. And then when he did use it, it was really in a weird position, and I don't know. It was just some weird choices from Alcina.
From what I have currently seen, I have to say that, like, Thunder has looked strongest in this triple. From what I've seen, we gotta have a talk about your puns after this, man. Anyway, it seems that Thunder has seemed strongest on this triple tank lineup, kind of a very old meta pick. But it's what's worked for them. So we're gonna see them start to scrap onto the fight. Doc swing his hammer quite immediately, as we do see Gulgod made the switch onto the Reaper. We'll see if that does anything for them. Probably a response to Heroic, I'd imagine.
We're seeing a triple tank from Skybound Thunder if you count Roadhog. Even though most people consider him DPS. Yeah.
I mean, Roadhog is in the tank category, so, you know, it is technically triple tank. But anyway,
well, in triple tank, that's what people just ran Roadhog as one of the main tanks too. So these skills seem to be going the way of Skybound. Heroic will go down, but actually, it's kind of even. Nope.
We see the resurrection available already by Licho. He's been healing his teammates quite a lot. Doc, actually, I'm not good at this. From now on, you guys are going to count her plays down. Anyway, so Doc gonna pick up a few kills, going to swing at Alcina. Alcina is forced to back up. Actually is taken down by what? I assume his own Felix rocket. And that's going to be a point for Skybound Thunder.
You know, it's pretty easy to get your res built up that quick when you've got 3 nice big tanks to heal with those nice fat health pools.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, maybe that's what they're going for, is that quick and easy res. Either way, they got nearly all 6 ultimates Skybound Thunder does to defend this point. As, actually, yeah, I was just gonna say, like, so does Omega Unit. They actually are really, really close to 6 ultimates themselves, so ultimate fight incoming, I'd only imagine. Both of the Mercies down there,
both taken Mercies down with Helix rockets.
Both by Helix rockets, so, coincidence, I think not, honestly. Very late sound barrier. Actually, no, that is on the attacking side, so I thought that was for the defending side. I was like, that's a little late. But either way, fight still going down. Doc demeching Labadman, who switched onto the D.Va. EJ getting
Skybound still has this point, so they're still getting charge.
And there's the
and the double res into the into the Death Blossom.
I think Ghoul didn't like that the resurrection came out. He just wanted everybody to die, and that's exactly what he did. He all sent them to their deaths, and that's going to be a cap point.
Not quite. Someone's on it. Eddie is still on it.
Oh, there we go.
Gonna get a couple more percentage.
As Skybound Thunder, imagine
Heroic's taking they're taking a chill.
Taking a chill, just having a good time. You know, that's what you need sometimes. Well, we're gonna see for the attacking side, which is now Thunder, they're going to have Earth Shatter and Whole Hog up along with that Sound Barrier. Nothing else up for them. As we see Omega Unit, Alcina with the Tactical Visor once again. Tiny for the Resurrection in case everything goes bad. So that's what they have to work with. So Thunder coming in with a slight ult advantage. Common Banana getting really low from that Healer Stalker, has to back up back to his team. And right now, Thunder is going well. Cena getting really, really close to the Ryan. That is a huge Earth Shatter. I just had to pause everything I just said. That was probably the greatest Earth Shatter I've seen in a while. Brought down everybody. Don't know exactly all the damage follow-up was there, but it was a really good setup by Dog. Amazing stuff coming in by him. He's a really good Reinhardt. I just like you playing this right now. And it's only Mercy back. She's trying to get the res off, and Tiny's getting really low. No, he can't get the res off. So, not the greatest scenario. Sound Barrier does come down for Omega Unit, only to start, I assume. I mean, Thunder has the advantage here very clearly. They're just gonna take it eventually. Hero getting the hook kill onto full of Nick. Who says the hook's useless? It's very useful as Hero picks up another one. Oh, this Roadhog, man. Bringing me back.
Triple tank.
It's like triple tank with a Mercy, because like I don't think Thunder has an Ana player. Obviously Lightning, we're all about flexibility, so we have that. But Thunder doesn't exactly have an Ana player, so but the Mercy has seemed to be working. So you see Heroic get the hook onto Foldnick, getting him really low, but not exactly able to finish that kill off. Brian D making the Badman. That's another great Earth Shatter by
and the Diva Bomb.
That was really good. And there's the quad res.
There's the quad res.
Bringing them
into
back
the Sound Barrier.
I don't know if you saw that Diva Bomb coming from Brian. But like
all these kills are still going the way of Skybound right now, even with the res. Common Banana might go down because he's in that Graviton, but actually he doesn't.
I have to say,
Skybound taking the second point.
Those were two very good Earth Shatters from Doc. I mean, he just needs to stay on this Reinhardt more, if you ask me. He's
very good at his Earth Shatters.
He's so good with his Earth Shatters, and honestly, you know, for me being a master like Reinhardt player, like a Masters, I could take a page out of Doc's book. I mean, I'm not exactly as good of a Reinhardt as Doc is, I would say. I mean, he's definitely a lot better, but we are going to see him switch on to the Winston temporarily, only to go back to his favorite German friend, Reinhardt. I think they're not going to switch anything up. We do see Omega Unit, Labadman going on to the Roadhog now, so this is Roadhog v Roadhog. I think Labadman was like, you know what, guys, I'm going to bring it back too, and I'm going to bring my own Roadhog. So now both sides with a Roadhog to go up against this. Nothing else really changing for Omega Unit, and they're going to go right onto the point.
I miss Roadhog.
I do too.
Right here.
I do too.
I don't miss Roadhog.
I do. I miss Roadhog and his one-shot capability. Doc going to be taken out very early into that fight. Brian going to be demeched as well. I would say it was the greatest initiation by Thunder. I mean, Doc just kind of jumped down and got a fistful of energy from Zarya. So not the greatest initiation. Joel is going to back up with his life, and again, Roadhog working well on both sides. I have to say, they're both finding effectiveness.
Scuttle, you remember my interview where you interviewed me for Skybound and you asked me what tilted me, and my answer that I gave was Roadhog?
Oh, I remember that. I think I remember that. I think, didn't you say like, the thing that tilts me the most is like Roadhog hooks?
Yeah.
Is it like something like that? You just said like Roadhog absolutely just upsets you to no end?
Yes.
Well,
Jeff answered my prayers.
Some bad blood. Jeff answered your prayers. The whole hog
Jeff
coming in
is our Lord and Savior. Nobody can mistake that. Labadman getting 2 with the whole hog at the end. Again, Roadhog doing work on both sides for both teams as of now.
Oh, picking up Banana.
Kill onto Banana.
All these kills going to the Batman. These kills going to the Batman.
Trying to make a song out of it, are you?
Feels Labadman.
Okay, well, all of you are terrible, just making up a bunch of puns, honestly. I want to leave this party already. Well, Heroic has actually made the switch onto the Zarya, so we'll see if that works better for him. I don't think he found exactly what he wanted with Roadhog at this point, so they're gonna switch, but they're just gonna wait right now. Alcina Oh, he's going to the Genji. All right, triple tank is being thrown away. He's on to the Genji now, which is honestly probably a good call. Probably a good call by Thunder to bring a second DPS. As he
and immediately takes down Alcina. That's gonna open this up
immediately.
Oh my
but
god,
that was
awesome.
decisive.
Can I get a only double?
No, it's the last fight. They're gonna cap it. Thunder can't get back. This is the point for Omega Unit.
Actually, Eddie is going to be on the point, but he's on top. He doesn't get on the actual point. He's above. No, Sir went down in the Sir went down in that Death Blossom.
No. Feels super bad. Feels super bad, man.
Super bad, man.
Okay, I'm about to leave this party. Just kidding. So let's see if both sides have any thing to switch. It looks like Omega Unit's going to stay on to this Roadhog Zarya, which, again, we haven't seen that in a very long time. I know Heroic has ditched the Roadhog now, but it did work very well for him on the same exact map. But it looks like Doc is going to stay on the Reinhardt. Brian teasing the Bastion, but I don't think he's going to stay.
Bastion on the size. He's gonna
maybe he's actually gonna. Okay, this is not something I expected. Well, we're gonna see a Bastion come from Eddie. This is nothing I really expected. Triple DPS with a Bastion added on top, especially.
Alrighty then.
We'll see if that works out for them. Maybe it's just kind of a let's throw them off kind of thing.
Because it depends on how well you work with it. If you run kind of diving with 2 DPS, there goes Joel. And
before
Nick
takes his life for it.
In the way of, they got an advantage on the side of. Never mind. Both teams really. Well, Omega Unit is occupying the point, but there is 3 people still on the side of Skybound, but they're gonna have to retreat.
My ultimate is charging.
I'm very much questioning his Bastion pick. I didn't think it was actually going to stay, and even like if you did pick the Bastion pick, it's like maybe Heroic somehow has a Dragon Blade already, but like maybe if you hit him on Zarya or something.
There's one immediately going on Tiny Nick who had that res already, which is huge on the side of Heroic. This is gonna be easy reclaimage from the side of Skybound Thunder. Brian really putting in work here. Like, it depends on how you played them, because last time they were kind of split, but when you have your whole team in front of you and Bastion in the back is pumping damage in, it's a great thing.
This is quite an enjoyable sight to watch, honestly. You gotta think that at some point, Alcina taking down Joel. I don't actually know where that kill went down as Omega Unit.
Oh my god,
banana!
He's taken down 2 immediately. I only assume that's just stopping that push, and you hear that Omega Unit's just spamming group up. I think they're a little upset about that double group there. But you can see Eddie and his friend Doc on the Reinhardt. You're going to see them kind of stay a little bit left. As you got to imagine, Omega Unit has to make a switch to Diva or something eventually to, you know, give an answer for this action. Actually, he is hooked. Let's see if that can finish him off.
He's
Taken down by Badman. The whole hog coming in, gonna push Doc out of the point. The reflect gonna kill the Badman though. Well played there. The double res bring them back into fight. And Tackblads are coming in from Senor Alcina. Not gonna get anything. The double with the Death Blossom is gonna also res with a tiny nip. And Tackblads are from Joel, picking up 4 of Nick, trying to pick up anything else he can get, but he's alone. I don't know. Questionable Tackblads.
Yeah, both DPS souls actually came out for the side, excluding the Bastion. Both attack ults, both DPS ults came out from Heroic and Joel, and they really didn't find anything. So you'd imagine you want those ultimates back, but they're not going to get them back.
But
it is
Brian does have configuration tank. Looks like he's going to be going under.
Heroic actually is also making the switch to the McCree while this is all happening. So yeah.
Oh, Graviton coming in a little early before. Oh no, EJ used it. Never mind. Here comes the tank. Gonna be putting in some damage.
Trying to find a pick, but is gonna be taken down. He was the only one on point. They could just turn around and focus him. He needed his team to push
really
him.
Ambitious.
But Sir taking down Alcina and another pick.
Oh man, two picks on the side, but I think it's 4v4, not 4v3.
Sir almost with that res. And
there
she
is
pops
double
the
res,
double.
gonna bring it back in the fight. Sound barrier coming from the side of Omega Unit. Earthshatter gonna pick up 2 on the ground here, full Nick and the Reaper.
Duelzot will also be taken down. And Roadhog gonna hook the Bastion, try to take him down, but the triple res gonna bring Bastion, or not Bastion, Roadhog, Lucio, and Reaper back, and these kills going in the way of Omega Unit. The high noon did get full of Nick. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That was a shutdown and a half by the Roadhog.
There is another Death Blossom.
Joel just tried to ult and he just immediately got hooked by the Labadman, so Labadman, my bad.
Joel's having some trouble on this soldier ults. Oh, that was so weird. I stopped my camera right when Bastion was punching and it was like really punching me in the face.
So I personally think something that could possibly work for a for Thunder here is a well-coordinated dive. I know Doc has done very good on the Bastion, but maybe if we see again Eddie going back to maybe switch him to the Winston is what I'm saying, like a well-coordinated dive with a Winston, and then like switching Joel to like a Tracer, and maybe Heroic stays on the Genji. I mean, right now he is on the Reaper, which I still think is fine, especially going up against a Roadhog. But I think a dive could possibly be an answer to this, especially if you focus the Reaper and take him down. And the Roadhog, because apparently the Roadhog still, despite his nerf, has really good pick potential and really good damage potential, especially with his ultimate. Because his ultimate damage did not change, if I'm correct. Like, his whole hog damage didn't change.
No. But I think you don't want to use whole hog to damage anyway. You want to move it to scatter your teammates or push them off an edge or something.
That's true. Unless you're like in a very secluded area, then it's a good time to use it.
Or if it's in the Graviton where they can't move, and that's when you need to use it.
Yeah, very good point. Well, Ghoul taking down a few for his team right in that fight, but Joel says no, takes him down eventually. This is quite the staggered fight for now. Heroic actually almost has his Death Blossom, and Joel actually was almost on that tag riser, but did get taken down. Let's see, Heroic decides to use it, and he does, but he's not going to take anything down. As Isha just goes, he goes ham. He takes down like 3. He's really highly charged. Takes down a 4th in the end, and this is what I like to see. Just, you know, Zarya properly carrying her team, using the Graviton onto Reinhardt only, because why not?
That was
my friend.
A show of dominance.
That was just asserting dominance. I mean, Isha just wanted to assert that dominance.
We can ult freely. And
yeah, because we can. We have the resources to allocate for it. Well, anyway, we're gonna have Thunder try to get back and get a very nice hook by Labadman to get Brian really low, but he's going to back up eventually. Tag riser coming by Joel. Not going to get anything. Actually, just pick up 1.
There goes the rest from 3. He's going to pick up 4 here.
Only imagine the resurrection.
Returning him.
My bad. I like starting to call out reses, like, here it comes. There it is.
You just like to make that huge announcement, a 4-man red, like just go absolutely, just get.
Oh yeah, well I'm talking about preemptively calling out, like when you see 4 dying, you're like, well, this is about to get res.
Oh yeah. Especially like in your ladder games when there's a Mercy on the enemy team, you're like, yeah, Mercy's about to res, guys. Nobody listens to you. None of your teammates listen to you while you say that.
Well, they probably listen, they just probably can't do anything about it.
It's like, here's this Mercy, I can't do anything about it. Well, you see a whole hog to push all of them back.
And Death Blossom, shotguns going a blast everywhere. Both supports going down to Zul'God.
I think Thunder needs to back up like right now because they almost have 6 ultimates. Actually, no, they almost have 5. I thought Eddie almost had a self-destruct. I was looking at the wrong ult charger. Well, they still do have a lot of ultimates, but then again, so does Omega Unit with 3 to defend. A hook coming in from Labadman to take Brian very low, but not exactly when the first
coming
fight
in
off.
again. Doxson, once again, is the only one in it, but Diva will go there. Death Blossom from Heroic, gonna pick up full of Nick. That's about all he's gonna get. We'll get a double res on the side of Skybound. Pack Visor coming out from Alcina as well.
Gonna get her shattered.
Solo shattered.
Worth it.
That was a solo shatter. Yeah, that was really. I don't know if that was worth. I mean, honestly, yeah, to save your team, I think it would be. But Omega Unit still has the dominance on this point, so it's probably going to be a cap in turn of them. We'll see. Maybe somebody can pull out a blue here. I mean, who knows?
Coming in. We definitely need some hero plays. Here's the Diva Bomb.
This is gonna be it.
Not gonna get anything.
No.
Isha living on those shields from the sound barrier. Joel's gonna be taken down. Death Blossom coming in, gonna pick up Brian. Graviton gonna pick up
another
Doxson
solo
again.
Graviton on the dock.
No! And that is going to be Omega Unit taking the last map.
That
really well
was
played by both teams.
I
could have seen it going either way.
Oasis was like the battle of the Roadhogs, and I
What
don't
do you
really know
think
what triggered
switched?
it.
Because Skybound Thunder had the first 2 points, and then something switched in the favor of Omega Unit. What do you think that was? Was it the Roadhog?
I honestly want to say partially of it was the Roadhog, and maybe it was just...
I think it was the Reaper. I think
The
it was
Reaper-
the
the Reaper
Reaper
did do
that
a
Ghoul
lot.
switched to counter Heroic on the Reaper, on the Roadhog.
No, but you also do got to give it to Labadman. I mean, he did get very good shutdown kills onto like Joel, for instance. He was ulting, and Labadman just threw that hook and took him down immediately. So, but I do have to agree with you. Ghoul God really just showing that Reaper, did work against that team, and there was nothing I think Thunder could really do. I mean, except for a defense matrix, maybe bring a Zarya in there to try and block that damage. I mean, I don't really know. But then again, in a Death Blossom, those bubbles go just like that. So honestly, I don't know exactly what could have done it against the Reaper. I maybe bring a Mei, which is really unorthodox, but like maybe bring a Mei, maybe bring a McCree, which they actually did try McCree, but Hero couldn't stay on it for too long.
We are going to be
Mei is
on
perfect.
Volskaya, Lijiang Tower, and Eichenwalde Amateur.
Mei is perfect for throwing a wrench into your plans, I think. To like not throw a wrench into your plans, but your opponent's plans. Like you have to work around Mei because if left unchecked, then she's gonna be freezing everyone and getting those kills. Really being cancer with the walls and everything. And Mei's just. If I had to pick one thing, if your thing is Roadhog, mine is Mei. Like I hate Mei so much, especially as Reinhardt.
Yeah, no, Mei can be a thorn in like composition's side if you play her correctly. I mean, like that Blizzard or even just her her endothermic blaster could have brought down the Reaper with focused fire enough. Well,
Psionic Blaster.
so far we are going to see Blades of Glory, excuse me, locked onto a Doomfist. I honestly want to see this stay. But I don't think it will. I mean, it might, but I don't know. I'm doubtful. What do you think of Doomfist, especially on this point? I think Doomfist is actually really good because it's more of a close quarters map, at least first is. So there's a lot more like areas. There's a lot more opportunities for your team for Doomfist to like pin their enemy to a wall, and just get that much more damage in.
I think the best way to use Doomfist on an attack in this situation is probably to flank around to the left here, get around the point, and then get a pick, and then start the team fight there, and then start your dive or whatever you're going to be going with. Because he seems to be the best where no one's focusing him, and then he gets free kills. So, yeah. But the defense is really where he's kind of like a defense hero. In the sense that he performs better on defense, in my opinion.
I mean, and it's also just like the old Roadhog. He has that one-shot kill on the squishies, like, possibility. I mean, even though it's not exact Cool God taking down buckets, I did not see that happening, but that's really good stuff coming in from Ghoul God. It's just going to delay this fight even longer. Martin still is kind of poking, but the Ice Wall does go up, and goes going in actually pretty good, but that is the maneuverability perk of Doomfist, excuse me. He can go all around the point very quickly. That's going to be actually a very quick team fight win by Blades of Glory, and they're just going to push. They're going to push Omega Unit right back.
You know, we never introduced Blades of Glory. Now that I think about it.
No.
Well, we got Dave Pro. He's gonna be on that Zenyatta.
Yeah.
G65.
Now.
He's gonna be playing that DPS role. Then he got buckets. He's gonna also be on that DPS role.
Better late than never, my dad.
Better late than never, of course. Well, we're gonna see Labadman actually go onto the Reaper. I'm assuming that's because Gul'dad's already on to the tank for this defending side. Now, as for ultimates, we don't see really anything for the side of Omega Unit. As for Blades of Glory, we actually do see a Dragon Blade almost up by 60 with a Primal Rage actually not that far from following, so we're gonna see if Omega Unit can do anything. The Dragon Blade is actually coming out by what is that team's name? What is this?
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory coming in with 5 kills.
With
really
all of the kills.
Twice. Really
Doomfist is the only one on the plane.
I think Doomfist in a triple DPS comp is really good too. Because
Oh my god, no, Doomfist! I was watching his point of view.
And it's gone.
He fisted off the map.
They had triple DPS and it's gone.
They were able to get a tick though.
Attack vibes are coming in.
Maybe
Death
2.
from buckets. Gonna be doing buckets of damage.
And the quad res.
So, gonna bring him back on this defense. Finally some kills going in the way of Omega Unit.
I swear,
And the double res.
from Angelica.
these resurrections by Tiny have been really like consistent. She's all
They
like
have had
Tiny's always
amazing
done-
timing.
Yeah, amazing timing, just really good resurrections. You just picking up 3.
I heard it. I heard.
I
heard
really-
it.
It wasn't even intended, if I'm being completely honest. If I'm being completely real. Alright, well, anyway. So here's the thing I was going to also comment about Doomfist, is that he's really scary when he actually, like, uses damage with his abilities, because he can get up to 400 health. Like, that is the health pool of Zarya. That's really scary. And imagine you put, like, shield generators and armor on top of that. Doomfist can actually be really tanky. But anyway, we're going to see them pressure the top right side quite immediately. The grab is coming down, and that is huge. That is huge.
Buckets does pick up Lebadmon, but it's going to be too little, too late, and he goes down himself.
Just buckets of DPS.
That's a feels bad mon if I've ever heard it right there.
That's a feels Lebadmon.
Okay, we really need to stop. Anyway, we're gonna see Blades of Glory start to come back. They do almost have the blade, and they do actually have the Transcendence. They're actually coming up on almost 5 ultimates, so maybe just poke a little bit and then go in with 5 ults. Honestly, might be the best idea because Omega Unit is loaded for bear. They do have almost 4 ultimates, sitting on 3 currently right now. Sounded coming down that full Mick. I don't really know what that was for. They weren't really being super pressured, but either way.
I think if you use it to kind of push into your enemy, then it could be worth it, but it didn't seem to really have a whole lot of pushing. G60 is going to bring out that Dragon Blade, and with the Primal Rage, the double red sometime is going to bring back the defense. Attack vibes are coming in from buckets, and the both of the attack vising with the Meteor Strike. And these kills going in the way of the defense so far. Alcina doing a lot of work here. Yep, all these kills. Omega Unit. Yes.
So, Scuttle, you really want us to stop these puns, but you know, I've got buckets of them. I've got buckets of puns just flying around.
I would say I have at least G65 more to tell.
I'm leaving the party. Anyway, okay, it's actually painful for me to even talk right now.
Are you gonna...
I want to say that Asia has been very highly charged for, like, the majority of this. Amateur even said OMG. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Alright, well, as I was going to say, Yuja has been very highly charged for the majority of this, like, this defending side. He's been on fire for the majority of it. Almost has the Graviton Surge, well, that man also has the,
coming in.
What ultimate you call it. He's actually going to go in for it, and...
There's a Death Blossom picking up both support and buckets.
And the Mercy.
I have to say, like...
Team kill. All it's left was G60.
I know Ija was like a random from the internet, but he's been a great addition for this.
You gotta love the internet.
I know.
Gotta love
the
internet.
place.
Full of memes and
jokes.
Good Zarya players.
Yeah,
good Zarya players.
Totally. I mean, that's how you found me, is it not? I was a Tracer main. I was a Tracer main when you found me. You know that?
No, you told me you had just gotten your golden gun, and I was there for your first Zarya play of the game with that golden gun.
Oh, you weren't you? Anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
Two taken down already by the defending side. That has to be a backup already.
But Badmon is just putting in so much work with the help of Alcina here, really keeping this team away.
You give credit to Alcina. I give credit to Ija. Ija has done
Ija
really,
is doing
really
amazing
well.
as well.
I'm gonna give credit to Lebadmon.
Yeah, the Badmon.
I am not giving credit to anybody except for Ija because literally Zarya is my life. I'm gonna see.
Ghoul taking out buckets.
Very early.
Dragon Blade coming out.
A blade come
Dave
out
Pro
by the
goes down.
attacking side, very far into the lines, only picking up one. That's not really going to be enough at all for Blades of Glory as a Omega unit gets most of the kills, and we're going to see Ija almost with another Graviton Surge, but we do see the attacking side with 4 ultimates up, G60 making the switch onto Reaper, so he is done with the Genji as of now.
Omega with 5, getting kind of close to their 6th as well.
Indeed we do. So this is going to be the fight of ultimates, very most likely. The Graviton is coming out very early, and Batman was actually going in.
Or buckets,
Batman actually tried to go into that Graviton Surge and get some kills, or like get some damage in, but he got
Tactical
booped by the
coming in from Alcina finally, is punched away. Is not gonna find anything except G60, and then there is the Death Blossom picking up too, the single res, but the triple res. So many people being rezzed here, and it looks like Alcina is gonna get the Doom Fist, so they're gonna have this advantage here, kind of enough actually DPSing the buckets. Graviton on the side of Omega unit, or Blades Glory, excuse me, and then G60 with that triple, and the quadruple. All that's left is Lebadmon and Tiny Nymph on this point, trying to contest as much as possible, but finally, G60 has found
and
the
they're
hole.
gonna at least get the second tick.
He switched to Reaper.
And there it is, in overtime.
He switched to Reaper, and the Death Blossom was exactly what they needed. They finally got a good ult in there and cleared the point. And the res came early from onto Alcina. Might have been too early of a call because they could have rezzed the giant Death Blossom.
I just want to say, like, what have our games been witnessed so far? I mean, first we saw Triple Tank coming out by Thunder. That was the Triple Tank meta, good old Season 3, Season 4. But now we're seeing mostly Season 3. But it was still, like, at the beginning of Season 4, it still was kind of a thing, but then it did start shifting in the dive. Anyway, and now we're seeing, like, Season 2, like, the Beyblade meta. Like, what's happening? Like, we see Reapers on both sides now. Like, is this just,
well, Reaper, is this, like... He's such a great asset to have to brawl the team now with his lifesteal thing. Like, he's such a good character if you know how to use him or how to play with him.
Yeah, and he's especially even more. He's even harder to kill now that he has that lifesteal, like you said. He has that lifesteal as he's damaging. It's really that much harder for Reaper to be taken down. Compared to like his previous, the way he was previously. Where he had no lifesteal, but he could pick up souls. When he Death Blossomed, he was actually a little bit vulnerable. I'd say Reaper was a little bit vulnerable when he ulted.
He's
to more long-range
impossible to kill inside of that if he's hitting like 5 people at once, or even less.
Absolutely. Because he's dealing like 500 damage, like tons of damage a second, and like he can't be. It's even harder to take him down. It would take a lot of focus fire.
A Torb and a Hanzo. We've seen quad DPS here from the side of Blades of Glory with the Reinhardt and the Mercy. My goodness, they are gonna put so much DPS into this. Like,
well, I'm ready for it. As Omega unit is going for a sort of a dive. As we do see Ija still on the Zarya. Dave taking down Ghoul immediately. That is too much DPS, my friend. You can't deal with that. 2 going down immediately. Ija trying to get some charge, but he is going to be taken down immediately by Ghost. Alcina's getting 1 down onto Angelica, but that's not going to be enough. I mean, they're just the DPS of the side of can't remember their team name. The defending side, they're just chasing kills right now.
Yeah.
And they're slowly getting kicked off one by one. So.
If Amateur Gamer made like a yearbook, Blue Ninja's like senior quote would be, "It's not going to be enough."
I mean, that's what you all think, was it not? I mean, you all were like, "Oh, it's just the last
it's just
point.
a Pharah.
Yeah,
it's not going to be enough.
It's not going to be enough. You know, he's going to have to pull off a miracle." That's exactly what he did. He killed 5 people. Anyway, so we're
and it
going to
was
see
so
this.
great that I just DC'd out of shock.
You DC that is shot, not anything
man.
else.
The Bodmon
Well,
actually
look-
getting the turret down with the
Twice.
and the Torb.
He took the turret
there
down
was-
twice.
Never
He
mind,
took down
he was
2
taking-
turrets.
I thought it was turret and Torb.
No, it was
but
it was
all
2
this
turrets.
DPS, man, they can't seem to stop this. Like, how? What do you think Omega Unit has to do to stop this like DPS threat?
Bring more damage yourself, or bring something that can block damage, like they are
Or
bringing
maybe-
the Diva now.
If they can figure out a way to pick the Mercy, then I think that would really just everyone would just crumble with just
Well,
a little bit of teamwork.
the thing about the defending side is that the resurrection is up, but it's been a very slow resurrection build. So like, if you just like after the res, they probably won't have a res for the rest of their defense. If you see the first kill going for Ghoul, he's getting killed in buckets. The kill going on to Dave. 4 versus 4 on the point right now, but that
Wolfgang,
yeah,
man,
what's to say?
he is a good Hanzo there. I actually want to 1v1 this Hanzo right now. We gotta find out who the Alpha Hanzo is.
Hey, we also gotta find out who the Alpha Reinhardt is. That
Oh
still
yeah,
has
we
to
all
happen.
have to do that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
If there's time in between these matches, we should have.
We're running
Be
late
a stream
actually, so
event.
Oh, are we? Oh, snap.
because we started so late and we went to a best of we went to all 3 matches on the last one, so
Okay, no, cool.
hopefully I'm still waiting on a reply from Dave Pro, but hopefully we're gonna get another match after this with Skybound
It's kind
Thunder
of hard to get a
versus.
reply out of him when he's playing around though. That's
Yeah, I
fake.
mean, no, I sent it to him before the match. He'll have some time to answer.
Oh. Just
Well, as
'cause
you guys
actually
are
finally,
chit-chatting away, Omega Unit has finally found the kills to assault this point, but the kills are kind of going back and forth now as Buckets has activated his Molten Core. The turret is really close to being taken down.
he's
Alcina,
really pulling
poking it
buckets
from
of
far.
stall out here.
Okay,
trying to get
well,
the most time off
I
this.
dislike all of you.
Done.
Bulldog going to be taking Buckets down by
Calling
resealing
his
his
mech.
mech. Yeah, which is honestly not something you see every day. So something nice to see. As he didn't really expect that bucket
seen
of
that.
bolts to get in his way,
Yeah.
and did take him down eventually. But I really can't do this. I don't know why I joined that bandwagon. Anyway,
We have
We're gonna
5
see-
ults coming up, or 6 ults coming up on the side of Omega Unit to push
go-
this
and-
point and
Yep,
have a
and-
huge advantage. If they,
and they
if
only
this
have
works.
one on the defending
Graviton
side.
coming
This
out,
is not
Sound Barrier
good.
coming out. There's a Dragon Blade, or not, Dragon Strike, G60. Oh my gosh, this could be it for Blades of Glory here. Omega Unit is has a good foothold onto this point. If they can kill these people and have this much time left, there is no way they can lose this Volskaya match.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
there's
just
a way.
that was all. That
May is
fight
actually
was
coming to
just lost. That fight was lost purely just because of ult economy. I honestly like.
Yeah.
Omega Unit
Attack
came
match
in
coming
with
from
5
Alcina.
ultimates, and it's
There
just
it
been a
goes.
slaughter ever since.
Angelica just got her res too. Just now. There's a double res from Tiny Nymph. Oh, there's a double res from Angelica as well. I don't know.
So
This still looks like
possible
Omega Unit can take
stabilization
this
coming
defense. Or offense, I mean,
Yeah.
this push. Full of Nick actually gonna not. Oh, will be taken down by Ghost.
It's actually possible
No,
that the defending side can find stabilization here. It looks like they will.
Yeah,
as Molten
it looks
Core
like they
is
have the
activated.
advantage right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Good old 2CP, everyone.
I'm taking care. Damage.
Bucket's probably just gonna be dumping out his buckets of armor onto the point for his team to pick up. They're quiet.
It's over. It's over. We're done.
Tango down. Enemy turret
Oh my god.
Jesus, Max. Just bury that. Just bury it into the
Okay.
ground.
Okay. We'll figure out. Okay, I'm done. It's over. They are pushing off this point. Skettle, what do you think of this high noon coming out? Gonna pick up on the Badmon.
You just
It looks like
Skettle's
he's
gone.
going in the way of the Omega Unit here. Or not Omega Unit, Blades of Glory, my bad. The defense is real. The signal res on the full of Nick, but the triple res from Angelica will bring these guys back in the attack. Hopefully, bringing Skettle back into the chat. No? Okay.
Oh, his family's going to bed. He can't cast anymore.
Ah. Feels bad.
Feels bad, man. No.
Okay, feels bad, man. We'll give this a regular win. Ija actually gonna pick up that Ghost Wolf thing, but Hook is also gonna pick out the Badmon. And it looks like it can be a continual defense here. Oh man, I am really starting to lose my voice. I need a cough drop. Angelica's actually up and on this res. We have 4 ults on the side of Blaze of Glory here. G6 is not going to be able to do one of them though, who was taken down by the Ija. Here comes Martin's the pulse bomb. The
Bucket's dropping his Moon Core.
Gonna get eaten. I think it was Graviton that just came out from Ija who got immediately eaten. We've seen that happen a lot from Ija. Really needs to focus on taking that D.Va out of mech. Really giving him a problem. And we have another 4 ults on the side of Blaze of Glory here. Dave is really low. He really needs to get those heals. But the Torb is seemingly working well for these guys. Hiding coming out, not getting anything. I'll tell you. Okay, never mind. Leviathan's gonna get the turret. Here comes the D.Va bomb. Not gonna get anything there either. And that is gonna be.
That is to be a C9 right there.
C9 back cap. Well played. They're my favorite team, and I didn't even get to see their like C9 play that everyone keeps referencing. Who did they play up against anyway, or do that against?
I don't remember. I saw it a long time ago. I'm not sure. My favorite team is Envious.
Envious is good too.
Alright, we're going to be moving on to an attack.
Both teams will get a chance to attack because there wasn't enough time that left from the attackers of the last round. Oh man. We have the Badmon still trying to figure out what he wants to play. But Omega Unit will be defending. And the attacking, I've lost my train of thought. We'll see what they pull out for their defense. They're actually pulling out a Junkrat, which I am a huge fan of. They're going double off tank with the Gold God Asia on D.Va and Zarya. And Alcina is Alcina.
Alcina's Alcina?
Alcina
So that means he's on Soldier?
Yeah, on Soldier, Alcina's on Soldier, yeah.
Shock.
And we're seeing Ghost going back to that Doomfist that we saw earlier with the dive. They're going triple DPS dive without a Lucio, really. They really want that res, but I guess it's going to be kind of a slow-moving kill things with Zenyatta with those Discords. Honestly, if they wanted to have the Mercy, I think they should have switched it for the second point to try to quickly get it with the Lucio on the first. But oh, there goes Ghoul God from the side of the environmental with the Doomfist punch. We've really seen Doomfist really can throw a plan out of whack. When you have the spawn advantage, I think Doomfist really excels. And there goes 2 for Ija, 3 with Alcina, and double from Angelica.
There's a double res.
And this might be a continued push. It is overtime. Actually, Tiny was not killed by that. Well, he did follow up on that. But the pulse bomb coming out, picking up Ija. Full of Nick will go down before the sound barrier is being able to pop. G60 with the Dragon Blade already. Stack Visor coming in from Alcina, trying to get anything he can. Wasted, unfortunately. There was a lot of squishies and not a whole lot of shields, but it wasn't enough. And I think they're going to have 30 seconds to go to the
it's going
point.
to take this point. Yeah, they should have 30 seconds.
Which is tough because because I don't know how they do it.
They have to make this push work.
Seconds. Yeah, they have to make this push work. But if you happen to spawn right before you got the point and then you had to walk all that way with 30 seconds, I don't know if it would have been enough. They are going in on this attack here. Alcina actually going down the first. It favors the attackers at this beginning stage. Here comes Transcendence, keeping everyone up. Nick goes down again before he's able to pop that sound barrier. That's twice in a row. The Graviton is here.
Coming out, triple res.
There it is. The sound barrier finally coming in. The Badmon clearing this point, but the quadruple res
the quadruple
bringing it back in this fight.
over.
Oh, but these kills still going in the way of Omega Unit here. This could still be a defense. Badmon actually picking up the Ghost of Wolfgang. All that's left is G60 on this point, and the Pulse Bomb is stuck on Alcina. Gonna pick up 2 with full Nick as well.
But I think it's
not gonna be enough. Rocket Barrage incoming.
It's not gonna be enough. Don't ever say that again. You know. You know not to say that.
It calls forth hero plays. I'm gonna have to figure out a different saying. And now we have a final attempt. I think it's gonna tie if they can't capture this.
Oh, if it ties, we are gonna go to a single point of control.
But which map?
For the tiebreaker. Not Lijiang Tower, because we are gonna be on that later.
Oh yeah. Ilios, let's go to Ilios. But we can't pick one. It has to be random, because some teams might prefer one or the other, and if like you like to play with the Doomfist who likes these environmentals.
Amateur gets to pick it.
Hello.
Okay, amateur.
We'll let amateur pick it. If we get a draw.
If we get a draw, they could very well full hold them right here, and that could be the win for Blades of Glory. They seem to hold really well here. They're going back to their 4 DPS meta.
They're running the Torb in that May.
Torb is putting in a lot of work, and May is going to be here instead of the Reaper. And this is like a whole lot of stall. They are going to whittle down what little time they have. Knowing that they did this before, I think Omega Unit knows that they might do this again. What would be your strategy if you know you're going to have to take out 4 DPS right now?
Oh, I don't know. I think, the pick on Alcina.
That's
really good.
Oh,
and another pick on the headshot. Those headshots.
Dude, the Badman is putting in the work here.
My strategy would not be to walk into a Hanzo like that.
That is a good strategy. That is like 10 seconds shaved off just because Ghost putting in the work. Buckets is going to be dropped down to half. Another headshot by Ghost Wolfgang.
He is putting in the work right now.
Another one. And another one. I'm sure
and they're perfectly timed just to stagger this team. And Ghoul goes down.
Gosh. The stagger is so real. They're doing such a good job.
But Alcina takes down Martin.
He's gonna probably try to hold up here with their Pharah. Maybe gonna do some duo hero status. The heals are gonna he's gonna try to heal him, but not gonna be enough. I mean, Alcina will be taken out by G60, but Lebat will take out Buckets.
Taken down.
Winston is here on the point. There goes full of Nick. We have 3 on the point here, and well, it seems pretty even. There's a Blizzard. On a Mercy. Hashtag worth it. The Badman's there.
The Blizzard is going to be taking them down.
I don't know if it'll suffice.
Alcina with the double.
He might get this. Oh,
this is Alcina versus Tracer.
Oh, Tracer versus. Oh, the Bulls Bomb on him, and that's it. Oh, Winston is back though.
Onto the point.
It was just enough time. Torb is also back from the side of Blades of Glory. Oh my gosh. The armor is just being poured out of this bucket of Torb. Oh my goodness, the Pulse Bomb coming out, nothing gonna get the double res from Magenta, gonna bring the defense back to life. The Badman putting in work here though, taking off that Torb.
Alcina taking out
actually getting that headshot again on Egypt. And the Rocket Barrage coming, trying to clutch this point. And G60 gonna pick up that, oh man. This looks like it's favoring, this is gonna be they're gonna take this.
At least a draw right now.
Man, that was so crazy. Martin just wasn't able to get that kill on Soldier. If he was able to get that kill a little faster,
quicker, yeah,
that would have been it. That was a good play there, fighting on your heels. Alcina did well. Now we have 2 ults from the side of Omega Unit, which honestly was probably because of all the stagger. Oh, all these kills. This could be Omega Unit's game right here. Alcina does go down, but they might solo rest him if they have to.
He does have that tac visor.
He does have the tac visor. Sound barrier is
There's
coming in. I don't know if
rest.
Alcina did get it too. He got the health.
That's
And
gonna
not
be
even
Omega
needing
Unit.
it. Omega Unit really showing what's up. Honestly, I think they built too much ult. I think Blades of Glory let Omega Unit build too much ult because they were trying to follow the point. I mean, they didn't want to lose it, or they wanted to win right there. But at a certain point, when you're like, okay, they're gonna have this, you need to back up, and so you don't have the tiny jump here, just farming ult ready to res you in a certain time that you needed it. There is a triple res.
Oh,
There's
that
a Death
was,
Blossom.
that was a beautiful play.
And the quadruple with the Angelica. Man, oh man.
Yeah, that was close.
These teams both did good.
There have been a lot of close competitions lately, and I have been very much enjoying this.
My throat hasn't. There is a bad joke there. Do not make it. YouTube chat. I mean, I figured Zach you wouldn't, but this goes to the general YouTubes.
Alright, we're going to be heading on to Lijiang Tower after Omega Unit took their first map.
Good fights, good fights.
Yeah, there've just been a lot of great games recently in this league, and I've been really, really enjoying watching all of these.
Now
Such.
Conde Pro answer.
You have time!
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
If it hadn't been for Dave Pro, we would have scheduled this a long time ago.
Actually, it was Alcina had to go to the hospital, which is why some of these games ended up scheduled the way they were.
No. That sucks. No,
Have we done Yin and Yang? Have we done Yin and Yang versus Blades of Glory?
Yes, they beat us.
Okay, right.
It was really the mental advantage they had on us. They just knew they were going to destroy us. Apparently, I don't remember how that game went. I actually have zero recollection of it. It didn't leave much of an impact.
You
On
just
me.
blocked it out.
Maybe that. Maybe maybe it was close, but we just didn't get it. I don't know. I don't know. I know we fought because we scheduled it because they finally responded, but no, I can't remember. Anyway,
I think it was on Horizon, if I remember correctly.
no, that was Steel Team 6. We fought on Horizon. I will never forget that. I hate Horizon so much.
Dude, I love Horizon. Anyway, here we are on Lijiang Tower. Both teams looking for an early pick. Seeing what they can do. We got G60 back on that Genji. Martin goes down though.
I'm surprised the Ghost Wolfgang doesn't pull out more Soldier, or not Soldier, Hanzo. I've seen that putting in work here. It seems like I love Hanzo on control maps just because of the chaoticness, and you can get headshots while no one's really paying attention to you if you're kind of in the back line. But it looks like he only really likes to playing him on the choke maps where you can just put in damage and they have to go through it and get headshots like crazy.
Is that... There's a Junkrat coming out from G60 right now.
Yeah, he'll get those good tires fast speeds right, but Ija is gonna take down 2 right here. Really showing the Graviton coming
And the
in.
grab.
Man, Ija's putting on work. This was a great random YouTube pick for Omega Unit. Really working out well for them.
Oh,
Alcina
the
getting the
pick
double
onto
headshot
Ghost.
kills. Really stopping this. And there goes Junkrat jumping in the air. He probably feels so fly like a G60.
No.
I'm so happy. My puns have been strong with this league. Anyway, we have the diving Dave Pro here on the... Oh, here comes the Dragon Blade. He's gonna try to pick up anything he can. There goes Angelica with the res. That's gonna hurt. Oh, both supports going down. Egypt taking down his
That
counterpart.
was a great
D60
Dragon
who's
Blade.
now
That's exactly
on
what he
the
wanted to do.
Zarya. All these kills. That's a team kill right there. Just for a second, but it
No,
was.
quite. Nope, Martin was still alive.
I thought he would just respawn by the time I looked at it.
No, he was in the middle.
Oh, maybe not. Plebs. Man, it's just like Omega Unit has like a full hold here. They really know what they want to do on this Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, Omega Unit's been really showing some good stuff
Both
lately.
sound barriers coming out. The Graviton coming out from Ija again. And there's 4 in there, but Mercy will be taken out with no res to speak of to come up with. Here comes Death Blossom. Not gonna pick up anything. It's unfortunately. Martin will take down Ija, but the Primal Raging Monkey is gonna get contesting these points. Martin will be taken down by Alcina. Ghost Wolfgang will be taken down. All that's left on the point was Dave Pro. Mercy's trying her best to get there. Not gonna be able to fly and res. They killed her almost every time she was able to. Yeah, there's a triple, but too little, too late.
Too little, too late.
And Ghost Wolfgang going on to the Doomfist.
That nice is the golden gun.
He has the golden Doomfist gauntlet.
Yes, he does.
I mean, I have to go all the way to the other side of the Lijiang just to go look at it. There we go. Yeah. Nice. I know a couple people who just bought it immediately. Like
They're like,
my,
oh, Doomfist is out.
My
Time for a
dirty
golden
and
gun.
dangerous friend immediately got the Doomfist golden gun.
Is he on your team?
Really funny. Yeah, he's our Lucio main.
Yeah.
It was interesting. They're gonna be fighting on this point. No kills really going out for each side yet. Doomfist actually being the first one to go down, really sticking out there. And these kills still going in the way of a Mega Unit. Martin will take down the bad man, but it will not suffice for this point. It's still probably a Mega Unit.
Trying to find something else to say.
Yeah, yeah. Old habits die hard, I guess. This group is actually grouped up. Blaze Glory. They're looking for a pick here. Ghost Warrior gonna have to cancel that charge, not wanting to be out of position. That's what I need to start doing more. Is after punching. Both Lucio's going down. Bucket's actually on the Lucio. Attack Visor coming in. Gonna be picking up Dave Pro. All these kills going in the way of the Blades of Glory.
That's gonna be a Blades
It
of
seems
Glory
like
flip.
Blades of
Alcina
Glory
jumping
is a
off the
really
map.
flexible team. Like I've seen, they've been flexing on to so many different roles here. There's nothing really set. And that actually gives me a bunch of ideas for my next matches. We have 3 ults, almost 4 ults. We're coming up on 4 ults on the side of Omega Unit. Alcina is probably gonna want to take out this Mercy before he uses his Stack Visor. Hope clear this point out.
Ooh,
Well,
Alcina gets
there he
booped by
goes.
buckets.
And he's gone. Oh, poor Nick is all gonna get punched by this. Is gonna get punched by Wolfgang. And Mercy also going down. Both supports. Doomfist is a support hunting man. Primal Rage is coming out. I don't think it was good use of that ult though. Ghost Wolfgang taking out Ija, really showing the Doomfist might. Now we have 5 ults on the side of Omega Unit, and 4 ults on the side of Blades of Glory.
Yep. Everything except for that Doomfist ult.
The teleporting from the bad man. It's some really sketchy teleports. Like I would have just walked. Here comes Graviton, gonna have 2 in it. Double sound barrier coming in, and nothing. Well, Martin will be taken down by Alcina. He might pop his ult, but he's still waiting for Angelica to res. There's the res. Here comes the Attack Visor, and Graviton coming from the other side. Both Attack Visors coming out actually. No attack visors getting any kills though, but still it looks like to be a continual hold here. There is a triple res from Tiny Nip to try to keep this attack rolling, but I don't think
the double support kill with the Doomfist.
The meteor strike
and
there.
the boop off.
There is a Death Blossom.
And the kill on the Death Blossom. Doomfist putting on work. If that isn't play of the game, I don't know what's going to be.
All that's left on this point is Soldier. He will go down shortly. Oh, the barely touched here by Ghoul God. The contest is real. Tiny Nymph does not have her res or his res. Only at 42%. Will be taken down by buckets. Ghoul God's actually staying alive. Here comes the Primal Rage. Gonna contest this point a whole lot. Gonna stall just enough to have a lot of people coming back. Alcena's actually back in the mix of things. Gonna have a lot of damage coming. They might be able to take this. Here comes a Meteor Strike. Gonna try to get anything that he can, but nope. 2 kills still going. 3 kills going in the way of Blades of Glory. And the stall is real. Here comes the solo. Oh, he went outside just long enough for that meter to go down.
Ooh, and that's gonna be a point going over to Blades of Glory.
We are 1-1 on Lijiang. Let's see if we have any changes coming from Omega Unit. We have Labadmon going on to McCree here, and we have nothing else really changing. Well, Labadmon, what was Labadmon playing last time? Was it Pharah? I think it was Pharah. I'm not sure.
5, 4, 3,
Anyway, nothing really changing from the side of Blades of Glory here. They will go. Oh!
Ooh,
Instantly,
Alcina
getting that pick with the damage boosted rockets. Oh, Alcina putting to work. Both supports. Actually, Tiny Nip is actually still there, but these kills going in the way of Omega Unit. It seems like they really want to hold that point. Like, if they can get that first point, they like to defend it. Just like on the control center there. We'll see if this enclosed point, or if they really like this point here. I had speculation about these picks, but I had forgotten what I was going to say. And it wasn't even a pun, so rest assured, viewers.
I think we're a little punned out right now.
I'll find one later. Labadmon
taking out Dave Pro.
And there's actually the backcapping Lucio trying to do something himself, not gonna find anything. G60 actually taking out Labadmon. Will be taking out himself though. It looks like kind of split kills, but still in the favor of Omega Unit. It looks like Doomfist, or not Doomfist, Zarya is all alone here. Will be taken down for Ija. Angelica will be taken down by the Winston, who will be taken down in 10 by Martin, who will be Rez, who actually, Ghoul God will be Rez with Ija. Here comes Meteor Strike, gonna try to find something. Nope, not gonna find anything with that Meteor Strike. We have a Graviton ready with an attack visor coming in from the side of Omega Unit. But actually, Labadmon will be taken down along with Tiny Nymph. Dave Pro will be taken down with the Ghoul God. But this might still be a hold if Alcina does attack visor here and kills everybody. There it is. There's buckets. There's Zarya possibly. He will be taken down by Martin. Doomfist will be taken down by Labadmon. Not Doomfist, the other one. But still, a hold for Omega Unit. They're doing a really good job holding. There was a couple times where I think they had the Blades of Glory had the advantage there with the man, but did not all go to the point at once. Alcina is actually back on the point here, but we have a high noon ready from Omega Unit, and here comes there it is. G60 was all they wanted. He had that Graviton, and there's the enemy Graviton, and there's Death Blossom. Dave Pro putting in work here. Sound Barrier coming in, and this looks like Blades of Glory might finally take this point. The res might come in. Nope, no res. Didn't have it ready. Didn't have it resdy.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
Unfortunately. So, when it comes to ult economy, it seems like we have 3 ults coming up for the side of Omega Unit, and then another 3 if you include Doomfist coming up for Blades of Glory. We will see what they do with it. Here comes Ghoul God diving in on the Mercy. And here comes the Primal Rage, gonna be booping the Doomfist off with Angelica. Graviton coming in. All these kills going in the way of Omega Unit, and there is no res coming to save them. Buckets is the only one left on this point, and Angelica will be the first one to spawn in with Doomfist, who will try to make it back. He's gonna use his ult to try to get there. Oh, not gonna make it. If he used that ult straight at a point, I wonder if he would have made it. I don't know if it would be that fast though. That would have been a hard, really game sense call though, to know that hey, they're about to cap the point, no one's on it. If there was a little more communication, I could definitely see the Doomfist straight at a point to contest. But then again, even if he did contest it, he would have been immediately killed. So it would have been, but at least it would have had a little bit of a chance. They would have had to try to stall it out, but interesting. Just all around interesting.
My ultimate is mine.
Now we are going back to Omega Unit's loss round, I believe. This was the one they lost on, yes? I think so. Here we have both teams meeting up in the center, same place. Gonna initiate this team fight. Gonna try to get some picks. Flashbang not gonna get anything. Ghoul God is really in the backline here. We'll try to retreat. The Zarya bubble keeping him alive. The Zarya combo is really good. Ghoul God will actually be taken out by Ghost Wolfgang. First kill going in the side of Blades of Glory. And it looks like Omega has moved on to the point yet, but they haven't really won the team fight, and I think they're gonna pay for it. 2 kills going to the side of Blades of Glory. There goes Mercy as well. Wolfgang not showing any mercy to this Mercy. And this will be the first point going to Blades of Glory.
My ultimate is charging.
Understood.
Doomfist is such an interesting hero. I think no one really has set the meta for him, and it kind of upsets me a little because us as community Overwatch players really watch the esports people and say, oh, this is the meta that they use, so this is the meta we should start using. And it's really hard to find out for yourself. But Wolfgang will be picking up that Lucio, and and the Mercy, and Dave Pro with the double is actually on the Roadhog. I didn't even notice. They are going all in right now. I think it's that Roadhog Zarya combo is probably pretty killer with the Doomfist. We'll see once Roadhog gets his buff where he's able to walk with the healing. It might actually even him out, I think, because I've seen Roadhogs die so many times while they're healing and walking, or I mean healing without being able to move. And then if they were healing and walking, it'd be amazing. Buckets getting that sneaky boot onto LeBadman was really ready for it. He would be taking down himself, but it might have been a fair trade. There it is. Whole Hog coming all the way into the Diva ult. Will be pushed back some. Alcina being taken out by Wolfgang. And this looks like to be a secure hold here for Blades of Glory. Martin will take down Full of Nick. Here comes the High Noon coming in from LeBadman. Gonna try to find anything they can. Not gonna pick up anything. Buckets will be taking down Ija. G60 actually gonna be taking down Ghoul God. And this looks like to be a continued hold. There are people trying to back out the point, but they will immediately be taken down by Wolfgang and Buckets. And this will be continued hold for the Blades of Glory team.
I heard you.
5 ults are ready for the side of Blades of Glory. Well, actually, if once Full Nick gets his, there will be 5 ults there. Here comes the Graviton, though. Oh, there's going to be 2 on the side there, but they're going to be able to come back. Lucio wasn't able to make it. Attack Visor coming in. Deadlock's coming in. So many ults coming in. Angelica and Martin will be taken down by Alcina, who will be taken down himself by Buckets, and Wolfgang will also take down Tiny Nymph. And these kills, here comes another Whole Hog coming in. Go for Wolfgang, putting on the work here. All that's left on this point is the Diva, and it will not be enough. I don't care if Blue Ninja is gonna John Cena out of nowhere here. And as the rocket barrages come down, you just hear the music. You still there, Zach? Zach has DC'd everyone. RIP Saxophone 2017. We don't see we see the Badman actually going on to that Tracer. Maybe Tracer will be able to deal with maybe they just want to flank Angelica so they don't have that res or shut the res down. But I think he's actually gonna go back to McCree. I was gonna say Tracer is probably gonna get taken down by Wolfgang, who actually I think he was on Tracer that last point because I saw Tracer in the kill feed, which I didn't notice this switch earlier. I apologize to that. But we still have double off tank from the side of Omega Unit, and that could be their problem. No, but they had a Winston before, so they switched in Gulgod off Winston onto the Diva, hopefully trying to do this. But this is one of their favorite points here. Martin's actually going to be booped off. This is a full nice start here from the side of Omega Unit. Really, both the points that was won by the side of Blades of Glory was that Garden's place. And Garden seemed to favor them, but Ghost Wolf ain't gonna be taken up by Alcina. This really looks to be their favorite map of the Omega Unit here. Blades of Glory will have to regroup here to try not to, or try to push with the full force. Dave Pro trying to get a hook in, not gonna find anything. And they will advance onto this point. There goes Doomfist, diving in, trying to get a pick here. Not going to find anything, unfortunately. We'll be taken down with Martin here, and that's two. Both DPS are down. Here comes the High Noon, going to pick off anything that he can. The res is coming. Will it be enough? Oh, he tries to shoot. It's not going to be, not going to pick up anything. G60 actually taking the mech out. He will be taken down himself. Doomfist actually going to get Alcina here. And the Graviton coming in, going to have 3 or 4 in there. Badman is putting in the work, though. It's not going to be enough for the attacking side of Blades of Glory here. Golf Wolfgang taken down himself. Angelica is left on the point, will be taken down. And there is the Lucio. Poor buckets. Poor buckets. Oh, G60 is just poking at the damage here. Trying to get some charge. That Dave Pro actually switching to the Reinhardt. I love me some good Reinhardt. Earth Shatters plus with a bunch of other things can really be amazing. So we'll see what they do. We have 5 ults from the side, almost 6 ults. So Badman almost passed his. Here comes the Diva Bomb from one of those ults. Ghost Wolfgang gonna be taken out. The Graviton is also popped. Custom to that. Here comes the Sound Barrier from the side of Omega Unit. Gonna try to secure the team fight. G60 will be taken out himself. And Angelica's gonna be taken out before he can res. Or she can res. That's a couple times now where he's had the res, not able to use it. Buckets will also be taken down. This is all going in the way of Omega Unit. They are really showing the defensive capabilities of this team. I don't know if Blades of Glory are just having trouble attacking this particular map, but they need to figure out something. Maybe it's just because it's really linear. You have 2 ways to go through and it's expected. Here comes the Meteor Strike, gonna try to pick up something. The Graviton's also here. The Sound Barrier also coming in. High Noon coming in. Gonna try to pick up something. It's gonna be picked off by Martin. These kills finally going the way of Blade's Glory, but Alcina's gonna pop that tactical visor. Gonna try to find something. Ghost Wolfgang will take him out before he can find anything with it though. And Ghost Wolfgang finally putting in work, finally killing these kills, finally gonna take this point back away from Omega Unit. Man. Well played. My voice is so dying. This is not going to be bad in the morning. Badman is actually sneaking up here. He will be ready to initiate this team fight with his buddies. Really, all they have to do is hold up a bunch of ults and then all together. Here comes the Diva Bomb, gonna try to stop something. Reinhardt has actually got us back to the enemy, but we'll have to turn. Barrier is destroyed. Here comes the Death Blossom coming in from Martin. Gonna only pick up Lucio, but it wouldn't pick up himself. Ghost Wolfgang gonna go down, but it's 2v3 or 4v4 right now. The Atomic Diva will try to help, but oh, Angelica being taken down with the res again, but the triple res from Tiny Nymph is gonna come in, and the full team fight for Omega Unit. That was huge. Angelica is never able to res here. Doomfist is gonna be on this point to try to stall. The kill actually going on to the Badman from the way away, kind of like a sniping punch. He will be taken down by Alcina though. And this is just going to be Omega Unit's game. The double res, finally Angelica is going to be able to res. The Graviton also coming in. Here comes a, oh, nothing with the Doomfist. Oh, well, the mech did get taken. But it looks like Blades of Glory might retake this. Tiny Nymph is going to be taken out. High Noon is going to be, I don't know if I'd like that High Noon. That High Noon was not good right there. He will take down the Martin, but that is it. He should have saved it and had his whole team on the next fight go in, and then when they're all scattered, then he high noons and kills like 3 or 4 people, and that would have been an amazing play of the game. However, they're at 50%, so you can see like maybe 2 or 3 pushes really left available for the side of Omega Unit. We'll see what they can do. Honestly, they really need to hold their ults because they keep using ults kind of a little bit out of a time, and it's gonna make the fights a lot harder to win rather than ulting all at once, getting a team kill and being good. Here comes the Graviton, gonna have 5 people in it with a sound barrier. It's not gonna have anyone taking down it though. Ghost Wolfgang gonna be picking up EJ. Martin will take down Nymph, who is getting close to that res. Martin will be taken down himself by Alcina though. Lebatman taking out Buckets, but Full and Nick will also go down. Both boosters will be down for this fight. Lebatman taken down by Dave Pro. All that's left on the point is Diva and Alcina. They really need to back out to regroup with the team. The fight is already lost. Now the trickle is gonna have to come out. The Diva Bomb is gonna come out. Oh man, Young Unit might have just barely lost this. The Earthshatter are gonna stop them in the tracks. No one was able to touch the point, and that is gonna be Blades of Glory's game. Really, oh man, the only thing, if Omega Unit was just a little bit more coordinated, that they could have held their ults together and then get a good team wipe, then they could have won that. But because the ults were, or the strategy using the ults wasn't as great, then, man. Next map, Zach?
I believe so.
No, I meant like, what is the next map?
Oh, you 1 second, amateur.
Dorado. It's Dorado. I think it's Dorado. Is it Dorado? I'm like 80% sure it's Dorado.
It is Eichenwalde.
Oh, Eichenwalde.
By the way, I'm
oh,
still
that's
hearing
right.
from Neighbor.
Oh, Skittle.
Skittle, what
actually...
happened?
My mic is mute, dude, I have to be quiet.
I
That's
totally
fine.
didn't fall asleep for a
You
second
know what,
there.
Max, you're not fun, because all you do is say puns. I'm gonna go cry, I'll be back.
I'm sorry.
I'm still waiting for,
Dave Pro.
Dave Pro to say if we are or not.
How are you gonna fall asleep on the job, Zax?
I woke up really early this morning for me, because normally I have to stay up all night, and so I had to wake up early for that league game.
Oh. I think I stayed up till 3 and then woke up around 11. I woke up as the game was starting. The league game anyway. But yeah. This is gonna be a really interesting map. I think it could be anyone's game. We've really seen a lot of from both. I think both teams are really equal. I haven't really seen more coordination than the other, or really more mechanical skill than the other. They're just the choices, and it's really what team can catch the team's what team can catch the other team's mistakes and take advantage of them. That's really what I've been seeing. Like Angelica was having so much trouble rezzing at first, and they shut her down every time, and it was really working for them. But then they just had a lot of trouble on ulting on that last point, so we will see what happens.
Oh, okay. Dave Rowe just told me no.
So, no Thunder next. Folks, stick around. We're gonna see the main event, the Reinhardt battle in V1. It's gonna be epic. We'll probably not stream, but you can imagine it, and it will be epic. Immediately, Wolfgang would take down that Full of Nick with that trap and bomb. Full of Nick is actually on the Zenyatta, which we haven't seen a whole lot of. I think we saw him go Zenyatta once, but the Lucio is really nice on this push to this choke. Someone's already on the point. Ghoul God, I believe, is on the point. Not with any team. Probably going to get picked off pretty easily, just feeding the team. Tiny Nymph is actually going to attempt to back him up, but we'll have to retreat from this swinging Reinhardt. Dave Pro. Can Sombra hack through shields now? Because it seems like even me as Reinhardt, she'll hack me and I'll turn, and then she'll still continue to hack through my shield. I thought it would cut off the hack though. I don't know. Maybe I'm being weird. These kills though, all going on the way of the attacking side here. Full Nick putting in the work, Aja putting in the work, Alcina putting in the work. and this will be the capture for the side of Omega unit. Oh man, the Batman's actually on the Sombra here. We'll see what kind of things the Sombra can do. He was already on Sombra before, I just didn't notice. Because I even brought up the question of Sombra hacking and I didn't notice. Leb.
EMP coming out.
Teleporter online.
It's not really gonna get followed up on.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. They need to coordinate more. I think that was just the thing used, and then he hoped that his teammate would have killed things.
So the way I finally got an answer from Daypro is I told him to shake his head yes if they were willing to do another game after this, and he shook his head no.
No way.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And triple res? Oh, just double.
Angelica unfortunately missed someone. Alcina finally teleported. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to take it out though. Actually, Symmetra did drop and they will take down the teleporter. Not before Reaper comes through. Martin will try to kill some people. Tiny Jump.
Oh, and the double res.
Back to the attack. And G60 actually taking out Labadmon. He will be taking, actually taking out Icha as well. Martin will be taken out by Alcina, and he's still going the way of Blades of Glory. Here comes attack from Alcina. Not gonna. He's gonna step in that trap to kill himself, unfortunately. The Tor actually, the buckets came out with the multi-core, and I didn't even notice. We'll see what they can do. Reinhardt's kind of alone here. Martin is with him, but that is 2 easy kills. The team wasn't there. The EMP getting no one. There was literally no one in there.
It got the Mercy, who has the res.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. I thought it got no one. G60 actually got taken down. The teleporter getting taken down by G6 by Labadmon. Death Blossom coming in, getting people brought down though. Will only pick up full of Nick really, but these kills still mostly going in the way of Omega Unit here. Dave Pro is gonna take out that Sombra.
They really need to switch off this Symmetra 12, I think. Blades of Glory.
Yeah. Excuse me.
And the Junkrat, possibly. But, you know, you do you.
They're really having some weird comps here. They're really showing us that velocity.
They're pulling out their velocity, yeah.
Yeah. I see they're gonna take out that turret. But it looks like there's not gonna be any contention besides Buckets and Martin here. They will eventually touch the point. Oh,
the double kill
with the double. And there's all these kills. Actually, that's a team kill. Good job. Well defended.
Nice hold.
Really
that's a great place to hold too, because it's the respawn. The respawn walk is so long for the enemy, for the attacking team.
Any point out of this whole stretch is held. If it's right there. If you can stop the cart right there, it is amazing. Which honestly,
there are 5, almost 6 ults up from the side of Omega Unit.
Oh my goodness, they have a lot of things to work with to take this point. Full of Nick is actually going to be
gonna fall.
G60 will lose his life. And we'll have 6 ults coming into this next fight. Ghoul God will be jumping in. He will be popping that Primal Rage here, trying to knock down this Wolfgang. Not gonna get him though.
Gonna be taking down himself.
Will take himself down. Another EMP gonna pick up 3.
EMP picks up the turret.
Oh, Icha is gonna get a quad res. Tiny enough to get a quad res. Nope, never mind.
Oh,
quad kill. Excuse me. It's on the other side. I'm done. Dum. I was looking at the wrong team stats. Dum. I just need to stop preemptively trying to call out things and just do it as they happen. Yeah. There is Alcina going down. So Dave Pro will also be taken down. Someone's gonna step in like that. Maybe. The double res from Angelica.
Martin is looking for the Death Blossom. I think he's gonna toss it out right here. Except he gets hacked.
Putting in the work. The double res from Tiny Nymph. He'll bring the attackers back into formation. And there's the Death Blossom going to pick up both supports. Not, but he will be taking down himself. And Ghost Wolfgang will get another feud for himself. We see a double ult there. Ija is just being attacked.
Yep, taking him all the way back into spawn. Gonna get that stagger.
Is real. Yeah.
It's like, oh, we have to go halfway across the bridge to get that stagger? Okay.
Hashtag worth it. Well, depends. Depends on who the stagger is on. Here they come. Martin is gonna try to kill this Harambe. Harambe will go down. There's split kills here. The hammer down gonna come out. Not gonna.
Alcina gets taken out.
Oh, Alcina is getting taken out. My bad. They're gonna try to stagger this Zenyatta here. Full of Nick is just full of life and not gonna go down.
60 seconds.
Here we go. They're gonna regroup here, and they have about another 5 ults coming up for the side of Omega unit. There is an EMP. Ghost Wolfgang is actually gonna pop that Rip Tire. Gonna try to find someone. Actually gonna be taken out by Ghoul God with the Primal Rage. You don't see that very often. G60 will take it on Tiny Nymph, but he will be taken down himself by the Graviton's damage. They have no tanks on the side of Legendary in the fight. Alcina actually coming in, gonna try to shoot down this these people.
Angelica should have rezzed that.
Yeah, wasn't able to get it off. Martin actually going down too at the end. Somewhat of a stagger himself. They're gonna wait for the last second to try to come up here. Dragon Blade from G60 gonna try to get anything he can. Labadmon's gonna barely escape with her life. Actually, Buckets will finish her off, or him off. G60 will take down EJ. Dave will also be taken down. Full of Nick is also down. And Martin here with the double, and Wolfgang is gonna take him, and that's gonna be a whole for the side of Blaze of Glory.
All they have to do is push it to the end, and they will win.
They have to push it real good.
I want to die.
Switching sides.
I just not need to talk for a couple of days and I'll be good. I wonder what like casters do like for the World Cup do to like train their.
I mean, they're probably more used to it than.
Oh yeah, true. I don't know. I'm assuming they have some kind of routine too. Maybe like some kind of foods that are good, or some kind of drinks. Maybe some herbal teas. Who knows? My question is there going to be a giant highlight for the whole Amateur Gamer League once this is over? That would be cool, and that would take a lot of work. If it was just like 10 minutes long, that would be super sick. But we ask a lot.
That's
right?
possible.
That would be super cool.
Maybe one of just the final tourney too. I mean, I don't know. The league had a pretty long season, and there were a lot of games.
There were a lot of games, but just think of the Epic, like all the subs, all the good moments, maybe some of the bad moments. Good memories, you know. Like I want to see a highlight reel where you see my my teammate Dirty and Dangerous in the enemy spawn, like just confused, looking around. Like that would be great.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
It was like, is it Dirty? I think you're in the wrong spawn. It's like, oh, just come back. Oh, that was awesome. Good times. We have a Pharah from the side of Labadmon here trying to get a good defense here with the pharmacy. Immediately G60 will be taken out. That's the first pick for Alcina. They were going to have to regroup. They actually didn't realize they're having an attack Junkrat who will switch to an attack for free. They have Ghost Wolfgang back on this Doomfist, who we've seen a lot of work from recently. We're really seeing Doomfist blossom into a really good, stable Overwatch character. He's going to become one of the family before long. Labadman getting these kills, though, really stopping this push. Pharah is such a great character.
Oh, the Doomfist punch onto Pharah.
I just need to have like the One Punch Man theme song just play for me when I'm playing Doofus. That's really what I lack.
No, John Cena theme song.
Oh,
You
John
mean?
Cena. Yeah. People were listening. G60 is gonna go down. Angelica also gonna go down, and this is gonna be a continual hold when they have to group up here and try to push with 6 members. They will be starting to move in here with Dave Pro. They have Labadmon in the back though, picking up Martin. Here comes a Tranquility, a little late to save Martin, unfortunately. I kind of question that Transcendence. I would have used it as a defensive ult. There is a sound barrier coming out. I don't know how many people it actually got. I picked up the Fair and the Mercy on there. Double attack visor, or just single attack visor coming out. Gonna pick up Angelica. We did have the res. She seems to die with the res a little more often than she would like, I bet. Ghost Wolfing also being taken out, and they're still going in the way of the defense. They have a couple of attackers here. I don't know. We'll see what the attackers can do. Labadman is going to be taking out Dave Pro. The Primal Rage is going to be coming out, trying to contest or smashing people around. I don't know if I would have used that. Here comes the Graviton, going to have one person in it, and that's all they need. She's going to die with the res again. Hashtag worth it. I'm going to start a solo ult Mercy club. Martin actually going to barely escape with his life. Will be healed up. We have 3 ults on the side of Omega Unit, and only that poor little res. Oh, actually, Dapro has the Earth Shadow too. But we will see if Angelica can use that res. Honestly, I would have switched to Elusio at this point to accompany buckets on the zone. But there is a kill, and G60 is also dead with that. Maybe if I don't know if you can get both of those reses or both of those things res. But this is just more. Oh, the Badman is actually going to ult, but will be taken down by Buckets, who will in turn kill himself because he felt the Badman about it. Alcina's going to run away with his life. Dayfro is going to be swinging onto the Zarya, going to try to take her out. It's not. Oh, the Earth Shatter, and there is Sound Barrier going to protect him. Tiny Nip is going to have that res ready. Ulting Angelica, or Tiny Nip will die with the res. G60 made a huge play there. Finally, they can get onto this point, move up, and all that's left here is full of Nick. And Farah, the bad man, will be taken out with a flashbang and a punch. Alcina actually going to take out his counterpart. Does have an ult ready. Will not pop it. Good. If he can get rezzed with... Oh, he was too late. He is going to get solo rezzed. Here comes the Diva Bomb. They're going to run from it. He's going to pop the attack visor possibly. There it is. Oh, immediately Buckets pops the Transcendence. Well played by Buckets there. Keeping his team alive. That's how I want to see the Transcendence. That's what makes me happy. G60 actually going to take down the Alcina. The hiding coming in. Going to pick up another 2. And that is going to be the point for Blade of Glory here. Well played. And now we have about 3 defensive ults from the side of, actually, attacking ults from the side of Blaze of Glory. We have Ghost Wolfgang, who is actually on the Soldier now, who has his attack visor.
My ultimate is charging.
He's going to try to put in some damage here to the top. They really have to put a stop to this Badman, who's been just shutting the attacks down one by one. We'll see what they can do. We only really... Attack visor is going to be popped by Ghost Wolfgang. Badman will be taken down along with Tiny Nymph. The Pharmacy is down. Ghoul God will also be taken down. Buckets will be taken down, but it's mostly going all the way in Blaze of Glory. There is one person behind them. Alcina will be taken down. And Full of Nick will be taken down. And this is game 3. Whoever wins this, this is going to be win or lose right here. If they put it all the way to the end, to that gold marker, that will be the win for Blades of Glory. If they get stopped, it would be the win for Omega Unit. For anyone who came in late. Graviton coming in. Going to have 2 in there. Or just Daypro, actually. Attack visor coming in from Alcina. Going to try to pick up anything he can. Angelica's going to go down with the res again. That's really all that he wants. gonna stop the push. That's for sure. I think it was worth it. You stop the push with one ult. All you can do is take down Angelica. Buckets will return to the group. Le Badman is actually gonna barely escape, or not escape the side of Dave Pro or Ghoul God here. Excuse me.
30 seconds
He will be crouching, trying not to be seen. We actually got a good hiding spot there. We have some high ground from Alcina, who will drop down onto the point, realizing that the whole team is going to the front of the payload instead of the back. Dave Pro is here. He will be charging in, gonna get killed so easy. His team is not with him. He continued. There is a hiding, gonna pick up full of Nick. But it was just really weird by Dave Pro there. It was just really out of position. The boop on the Ghoul God from Martin and Ija, that is gonna be huge for the side of the attackers here. Oh, Tiny Nipple died with the res, and that is gonna be oh, the hold maybe? Sound barrier gonna get taken out immediately by, oh, that was close. The assault was close, but that was an amazing play by Martin, really knocking his opponents into the abyss. Really keeping the push going. But now it's gonna be tough. This is where we see the true team rise up to the top. This is where we see champions are born. We will see who wins this Omega Unit versus Blade of Glory match.
I'm not your father. My ultimate is almost ready.
If Omega Unit doesn't play like a unit, they won't get the glory.
Oh my gosh. The Earthshatter is coming in, gonna pick up 3. Tranquility coming in, Rocket Barrage coming in. That was really well, Buckets really saved a lot of people, but it didn't save the fight. 3 of them are gonna go down on the side of Blade of Glory. And there goes Buckets as well. And there's a stagger on to Martin. Man. We will see how united this Omega unit is. The ult economy is definitely in the favor for, actually both teams have 3. I think I would prefer to have the 3 of, actually they're both kind of equal. The pin on the full Nick is going to be huge. Graviton coming out, going to have 2 in there. One of them will be taken out, who is Angelica, who has the res. That is huge. You killed the Angelica, who, that is over. That is going to be the win for Omega Unit. Angelica really had a whole lot of trouble keeping like rezzing. Like, you have to stay out of the trouble. Well, you want to stay with your team enough to heal them, but you don't want to be caught up in these big ults. You have to have enough game sense where you're like, okay, I know these ults are coming out. I'm gonna hide just for a little bit in order to let these ults go by and then res the team and then keep them in the game. This is gonna be Egypt play the game, who did quite amazing for a YouTube sub. Randomly picked up. Look at that. Angelica died with the res. Man. And then there goes the Torb, and that was a team kill, I think. Oh man, these teams did amazing. Both teams are doing great, but I think Omega Unit just showed they were a little more unified. And Blades of Glory will leave not to play.
Yep. That is Omega Unit taking the win.
Blades of Glory did get a. Well played.